and lifted the grass out.
Yeah.
And they put down tarps and dug the dirt out on the tarps.
Yeah.
They put the dirt back in and put the grass back on top. So
Oh wow.
you gotta really look. Only reason you really can find it is because they came out and painted before they did
Oh.
Okay.
that. You can find the paint. But we got
Mm.
new
I
table
emailed you.
whitewashed, so I don't know.
So you're not playing with me, huh? Okay. Okay. All right now. You will be on the list.
Oh, hey
So we
Rudy.
go first we hey
Hey
GT.
GT
Hey,
Junior.
TT, how
Hey
you
Hi,
doing?
Angie.
GT.
Hey Angie's Treasures. Hey Indiana. I saw you had a live. I need to go back and catch the replay on that
Hey,
Indiana.
Lord Garden Moore, how you doing?
It
Thank
was
you.
interesting. I was over there and man, she
Hey
doing some
Unicorn
stuff
Lady
over there and want
Tag.
to do some stuff. Hey Laura's Garden.
I want
Oh,
to
I
do some
think we
stuff
getting
too. Hey
some
Laura's
thunder.
Garden.
Look,
Okay.
I think I'm
Okay.
sending it down there to you guys. We've had enough now. We've had
Uh-oh.
just
Oh,
about enough.
Yeah, we done
we
had
ain't getting
enough.
any rain.
Look.
Today was beautiful.
We
We
didn't get
got
any
tons
rain
of rain, so it's
today,
coming your way. Hey, Indiana backyard.
Yeah, I saw where y'all got a lot of it.
but we
Yes,
Hey,
got rain
Tate, we
indeed.
got a lot of
yesterday.
rain. It just recently stopped raining. It's been raining for like 4 days now. Real bad, real bad.
Yeah.
My garden is
I
I
so
haven't
still got
gotten
sticky.
water
any.
puddles.
My
I
garden is
haven't
so
gotten
sticky.
any in 2 days now.
It hasn't
Mm.
Yeah.
been real bad here. It's been just every
Hey,
day.
Mike.
But it's like it's not slow and steady, so it'll come and we'll get woof, and then it'll be gone, and we'll come and so it doesn't really give you a good deep water and like you need. A lot
Right,
of it runs off, and so
right.
I've had to water some things between
Ooh,
showers.
it's 53
Um,
degrees.
my
Oh,
my
wow.
grow
Woo.
beds are fine, but the containers, because the water comes
Goes
like
through.
in a deluge, it's
Yeah.
like I'm just pouring water out my containers sit in containers, so I'm collecting the water as it goes through and pouring it back in slowly. Because I'm
Right.
like,
Hey, the bug
I done paid
files.
too much for this
Growing what I
soil
eat.
and
Hi, how you
stuff
doing?
for
Hey, grown what
washing
I
it.
eat.
Hey, growing what I eat.
Hey, grown what I eat.
Who did you
God's
say?
desire for me. Hello, darling.
The bud files.
Hey, the Bud Files. How you doing? I saw
It
you
seems
this
like I can hear it raining now.
morning.
And it was beautiful outside. Now
Mike
we're
said the
getting
wife is
thunder and
home. Be
rain.
right back. Okay, Mike. Hey,
Mm.
Hey, bite you sugar.
sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar.
Bye bye,
How
you
are you?
sugar.
And
Hey,
Jessica
Unicorn
Lauren.
lady
and
cat.
T. Jessica and Unicorn Lady Tech, how you doing?
Yeah. So I have questions.
She said questions.
Yeah, she got to put the plural.
We gonna
I
sit
got
back. Do I need to get something to
questions.
drink?
Like she's got papers. Oh no, that's not the song.
Mm-mm,
Hi,
mm-mm.
God, to God for me. But Shantae, thank you for joining.
The white
um,
mulberry family came the other day. Growing what I eat. I'm so happy to hear that you planted it. We almost forgot I ordered it. Don't forget,
I
because
have
we,
had
when
that
it gets up to
happen.
be an adult, we gonna get some of that.
I have had
Oh,
Oh,
that happen.
wow.
Didn't you wait a minute? Didn't y'all order that like online? Were we on a
I
live?
did. I
Nope. I
didn't.
got seeds.
Oh, I thought we were on a live and somebody was like, "Oh, let me go look," and they were like,
I think
"Order that right
Mona,
now." Oh,
Hmm?
there was someone
Mona
else who
went to
ordered
look.
it.
But I think the one I have, I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a white mulberry. So I'm gonna wait around and see before I order some or go get another one.
Yeah.
Cause they had
Oh.
one for $30 at the nursery where I go.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna wait and see what this one do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you know what I said? I got seeds, and we talking about the white mulberry, and I'm thinking you sent me some seeds, and you talking about go buy one. I got a white what? A
You
hibiscus?
thinking hibiscus
Okay.
sorrel.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what you thinking about.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to
But
get some more
David.
I was about to
more
say you got some
hibiscus
white
seeds
mulberry
too.
seeds. We need to talk.
Ah! My cuttings are in solo cups, white mulberry. What?
Who is
Really?
that?
That's
GT.
GT.
GT,
GT
Oh.
you
got
know now
bad
you
stuff.
know GT gonna have a
I'm
cut.
harvesting blackberries like crazy. Look, I cut mine back and I got some berries coming up.
Oh,
Me too.
wow.
I got berries
Yeah.
all over the place now.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
cut back my
Wow.
refertilize and then I
blackberries
cut
too.
some of the stalks off. I need to cut some more off.
Yeah,
David's in
I
here.
cut
Hey, David Corey, we're proper.
I ain't cut
proper.
nothing for a while. I
Wow.
was out there cleaning my garden so I can see where I'm walking and reaching, cut down a lot of my mulberry limbs. And my husband was going back to put up the equipment, and I went to reach down to grab the limbs. I had a visitor.
Hey, Jane
Oh
Doe.
Lord.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Jane Doe. Whoa.
I
Hey,
done
Jane Doe.
fell and scraped myself up, couldn't get up, and hollered for him, and
Whoa.
his hands hurt. He can't hardly pick me up. I'm rolling.
Okay,
Oh my God.
we're gonna have
Whoa.
to practice. Okay, we're gonna
Okay.
have to practice our reactions
Oh, that ain't
because
gonna work.
you can't put. Yes,
No,
it
it's
does.
not.
Mm-mm.
It does. You
No,
cannot
no, they don't
put
work.
yourself
Don't
in
even try it.
worse position by
No.
reaction.
Hey, Critter Creek, how you
No,
doing?
Why y'all arguing with me on this?
my
Critter Creek,
reaction was to
how you doing?
run, but mine was to run. But my feet wasn't moving fast
Thank
enough, and I
you.
tripped and fell.
I'm so
So
sorry.
we're
She
gonna
said my
practice
feet
our
weren't moving fast enough. Sound like
reaction
I move it.
Get you some.
because
You need to get you.
okay, I'm just saying.
Bless your heart and all your parts.
I just
Duval, David said he saw your shampoo was a ginger shampoo
yeah.
video. It was nice. I saw that.
Finally, finally.
I guess we're gonna have to have a class where we practice.
What you gonna have real critters that we running from how to practice because it don't work if they're not real.
Yeah, then we'll have real critters then.
Good
Oh
luck.
Lord.
Look,
If that's what
Good
it
luck.
takes, if that's
Uh-uh.
what it takes to get
Uh-uh.
you
when
to
you reach down and almost grab something, practice go out the window.
I'm telling.
oh my
Yep.
Hey,
Hey,
bone
bone
god.
tire
tired
travelers,
traveler.
how
Oh
you
god.
doing?
Okay, fine.
All
Okay.
that stuff I had down there that I could have used, I tripped over it.
Bone tire travelers just rang the
But
doorbell.
you have to
How you
what you have to
doing
do
there?
is you have to change your mindset. If all you want to do is be safe, not you don't want to get at it, you don't want to do nothing, you just want to keep yourself safe. You keep that in mind and then you react accordingly. I mean, I'm just saying I worked in the woods for 37 years.
That's why you talking.
Well,
We
that's
didn't
what I'm
work in the
saying.
woods.
I had to learn
Came as
how
well
not to
last
kill
week.
myself
Doing good.
because I
Mona
saw
goes
something
versus
when I'm
some
working
nice
by
people.
myself, five,
Do
6, 7
thanks
miles
from what
away
I
from
eat.
a vehicle, 15, 20 miles away from civilization, 50, 60 miles away from an emergency room. I had to learn how not to kill myself. So what
But
do you
that's not
do?
everybody's training, so you have to understand everybody's not has not
I'm
had that
not saying that it's
opportunity.
everybody's training. That's what I'm saying. You have to practice.
Oh
I
yeah,
had to learn that. It wasn't
we,
something that happened overnight, but it was something that I had to learn. What am I going to do? If
bless
this
your heart.
situation happens, what am I going to do? That's called practicing your preps. What are you going to do if you're in that
Hey, the
situation?
crafty gypsy.
Hey,
That
Crafty.
part.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
gotta
you're
practice. That's
right.
why I live the way I live. So when it happens, when the power goes out, everybody panics. I don't. I'm like, okay, and yeah, I
Right.
don't have no power. Look,
If something pops up in the yard, I'm going to squeal, but I'm not going to jump and I'm not going to run.
run
I'm
and
going
try
to
not to
assess.
fall. That
And then
part,
I'm gonna slowly move
move back.
away.
But the thing is, I know to do that. And today, a stick fell on my foot and it looked like a snake. And what did I do?
You hopped.
Check off.
I kicked.
You kicked. Woo.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Cause it was over there on that broke toe, baby. I look, it moved. That's why it's broke now. Look, and I think I done re-injured it because this is hurting real bad now.
Did you
That's
kick
what
it
I'm
with the
saying.
broke toe?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yes, he
kick.
did.
Yes. It was over there
Oh
on the
Lord.
broke toe.
That's what I'm saying. We got to figure out a way to not hurt ourselves.
Right.
Right,
That
right.
part.
That stick didn't hurt you. You hurt yourself.
Yeah, I did.
And
But
if it
So
had
still,
been
Lord,
a
we'll go with
if it
3
had been a
steps
snake,
backwards,
it
then
probably
turn
wouldn't
and
have hurt
run,
you either. You
and
would have
use
hurt
a water
yourself.
hose to move them along.
I did. You're right.
Right. This it didn't hurt you. You hurt yourself.
Yeah, kick, then
If you
jump,
can keep
then
calm
feel what's
and
hurting
ease back,
on my
then you don't
body.
hurt yourself and you don't startle it and make it strike.
Mm.
Say Felicia cracking me up. Look, hey, golf coach Granny.
How you
Hey.
doing,
Hey,
golf
Blue
coach?
Lotus, how you
But
doing? I
Hey,
see,
ain't
Blue
seen you in
Lotus.
a while. You doing all right?
But here's the thing, Bone Tired. I'm one of those people who I'm afraid they're gonna find me in my backyard. Like
Yeah,
2
me
weeks
too.
later.
I done fell a couple of times out there, and I'm looking around like, well, dang. You know, I wonder how long would I lay here without with
But
somebody not even knowing, because I don't
Exactly.
get that
my
many
neighbor's
phone
gonna be
calls.
saying, "What's that smell?"
No, because my neighbors don't. They have their windows is always open, so I'm sure they look over there and see what I got going on in my yard. So they'll probably see me by that night. By the time when they get home,
Well,
You
the way
can't really you
I
can't
was
see in my
screaming, everybody
backyard.
around
like
here could have heard me.
break a hip. Yeah.
Golf coach said we all need
We
life
need
alert.
life alerts. I
That
thought
part.
about that on a serious note. I thought
Yeah.
about the life alert.
Well, look, I always take my phone with me, but when I fell, my phone flew over in the
What's that
bushes.
smell?
That's
Well,
why I made that bag.
That's why
That's why I made
and
David
I
said
that.
had
your
my
mic still
apron
working, so
on.
yeah.
video
But I
today.
had my apron on, but I had my phone in my hand.
Right. And see, that's why I have my bag, and my bag goes over my head, and my phone goes in my bag, because
That's
if
why I
I
wear my
fall,
pants with my phone in it.
I want it.
I had that too.
I want it to fall with
Yep,
me.
keep
But
my
if I'm
But
phone
you
on
know, we
me.
be
recording,
trying to
but
catch
if you
every moment on
Thought
that
about it.
but
phone.
if
I
you
have Poppy
recording,
install
yeah,
a
then you can't.
handicap bar
Yeah, that
in the
part.
shower too.
Yeah. I was gonna record the 3 pineapple plants I found. I didn't even know I had over there still. But when that
Thank you,
happened,
Crafty.
I messed around there and lost my phone.
Mike said
Oh,
David
she
sent the
was
bugs to
saying
his house.
that.
My sugar baby vine was killed. Oh my
He said
god.
he sent the bugs there.
Yes, get
Somebody,
water.
I think God's for me was
Thank
saying
you.
use mothballs, but I was
He
reading an
moved.
article where you can't use mothballs.
Hey,
You're
Rudy.
not supposed to use mothballs.
I'm not
Mothballs don't work.
certain.
They don't
I'm
work.
not sure that it
Practice in
works.
my head all the
No,
time.
but they're saying that it's against the law to actually use mothballs for to kill critters.
He said, I pray my body listening to my
Okay.
music by you.
Look. Look, no,
Oh, my
everybody ain't gonna
goodness.
listen because it's an automatic. That's what we do. Automatically, we run, and you
Right.
not supposed to
Your
move.
instincts just kick in.
Right.
I ain't worried about no dogs.
Who said dog?
So if a dog gets after you and your phone is in your pocket, what do? Jump on top of it? All depends on
worried
where
about
I'm
no-
at, but I'm getting
ain't
up on
worried about no
something,
dog.
baby. My
If
thoughts
a dog
are
gets after
toxic.
me, he gonna have a mouthful of
Get
stick
in the
or
water.
cane or brick or whatever.
My
I can
phone
barely
be
hear you
laying on the
tonight. Is
table.
my
My
phone
kids have to come
phone
check
still
on
doing
me
that thing
to
again?
make sure
Yeah,
I'm
you
okay.
sound like a
See,
mouse.
Dang it.
Lisa, I can barely hear you tonight, dear.
Hold on a
Yeah, you
second.
sound like that's why I have it in my ear, because if I'm listening through my computer,
Yeah.
Hold on.
I pulled out my pocket knife. You know what, y'all? I don't know if I can show this on here.
Is that better?
Yes.
I got
Yeah.
mine. I got it.
What's that? That the little knife that what's the what you call it? Mechanical knife. What do you call it? That you push up?
Talking about
What?
that one?
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about. That's a real knife.
Oh,
Neighbors
I need a
came
new
all
blade. I
bit me
need to go
twice.
to
What?
a store and buy
The
me
third
one.
time he did what? What did he say?
What?
He said
Neighbors
his neighbors
pit bull
full
did
dog
what?
bit him twice. I can't
Bit
see
me twice. The third time, I would have taken him out. Baby, I will bite him back. He would never come back and bite me because I'm going to bite him back. You bite me, I'm going to bite you.
Hey,
Well,
Glover
look,
Planner.
The way
I
the
was
same
stuck.
way it's supposed
I
to
was
be
stuck in
going
the house
on.
for 2 days. What, 2 weeks ago? Because some pit was hiding under my house and wouldn't let us out the door. Every time we tried to get out the door, he would try to attack.
The
And
what?
it took the city 2 days to come to get him. And it took 3 of them an hour and a half. Yeah, 2 days I couldn't go out.
Hey,
Whoa.
Robin. I'm
They
driving
would
home.
probably,
Okay.
I would probably be in trouble.
Why? What would you have done?
Unalive that pit.
Okay. He said,
Well, you
"Oh,
know,
Especially
I
if it done
started to
bit you twice.
I
yeah.
started to post a video. There was this man here in Jacksonville that the rooster attacked him and he killed the rooster and they put him in jail.
What?
Mm.
Tell the rooster.
2 days.
Yeah, like I said, I probably would be in trouble.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yep. Yep.
Ball
Yeah.
Tire said, "Oh, I'm armed now,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it went away just that quick. I
Don't
think
play
so.
with bad dogs.
I
A
know
friend
that's
of
right.
mine, a friend of mine was
Shame
attacked by a
me
dog in her
twice, shame
neighborhood.
on
She
me.
was out running. The
Look,
dog
that's what
bit
I'm
her
talking about.
Oh,
Weather
wow.
in Minneapolis, conditions
in
are
Douglasville.
77.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Let the mic. Ooh.
Gigi said he would have been in trouble too, Felicia.
Yeah, I would have been in trouble.
Gave the dog a shot. Ooh, I would have been.
Ball Tire said that rooster would have been in some dumpling.
That's exactly
Okay.
right.
Look, because that's what we eating anyway.
Right.
Oh Lordy.
He said every day chickens are dying at Kentucky, at Popeyes.
Those are roosters. Those not chickens.
Yeah, same thing though.
They saying,
Would have been good fertilizer.
yep.
Miracle Grow. Miracle
Exactly
Dog Grow.
right. That's exactly right. That's what Hands in the Dirt say. I got
Good.
compost.
Yeah,
Hands be out there shooting everything. Hey, Perfection Baking.
might as well.
Hey, Perfection Baking.
Baking.
In my yard.
Yeah.
As long as it's not
Shovel and shut up.
okay, now I don't mess with the pigeons. Leave the pigeons alone. But
That's right. That's
we already eating
You don't know what
roosters.
you're eating.
Roosters, because chickens don't get that big. Now
Don't
think
know what
about
we
it.
eat nowadays.
Think about how big them chicken legs and thighs.
Do you know they done
Chickens don't
cross?
get that
You know they done
big.
cross chickens and turkeys, right?
No, you're
Oh,
kidding.
well,
Okay, I'm just
and
saying.
the chickens at KFC
How
and
them
the
chickens get
restaurant
so
chickens, they
big?
walk around.
They have
They
you thinking they have crossed a chicken and a turkey together?
How them chickens get
raccoon.
so
Oh, we're
big?
going back on the raccoon thing.
They're on steroids. They're on steroids. That's why.
Raccoon good.
Hey,
You all back
D-Moon,
on y'all back
you
on
came in, but you
back
didn't hear
on
me.
Coons. Hey D Moon. Y'all back on Coons.
Dude, that's
Huh?
bone tired over here talking about that coon.
Those KFC chickens are mutants. Y'all are funny.
When they first came out with the church, they were so huge, and they used to say they want steroids. That's why.
Right,
When they
right.
called them biddies, they called them biddies. Yes, and when they were little, they gave them the steroids.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I
Yep,
believe
that's why the kids coming out extra.
exactly.
They bigger, they talking, and they walking.
And their hormones are off.
Yes, they are.
So
A
blessed.
lot of young
True.
people now have
They
their
so
hormones
blessed.
are off at a very
Nice
early
seeing
age.
you.
They
True.
so blessed. And I
They
think
so
it's a lot
blessed.
of it has to do with the chickens.
Thank you,
Right.
everyone who went over to my
I got a
channel. I
question.
appreciate you.
Yes, thank you so
What's your
much.
question?
Questions? I don't mean to change the subject, but have y'all tried to crochet with this? Anybody
What is it?
that raffle?
Oh, no. Spell it?
RAFLF RAFFIA raffle?
Raffia?
Raffia?
Yeah.
No.
No, I haven't. Does it hurt your hands?
I haven't tried it yet. No.
Unicorn lady says no.
I know we got some crocheting people in here. I'm waiting for them to answer.
It look almost like a plastic. Is it
Yeah,
sort of
raffia. RAFFIA. Right.
raffia?
Yeah.
I'm scared it
Yeah,
will cut
not-
my hands up.
scared
Yeah,
it will.
that part. I'm not messing with
You know
those
what?
any
I'm
of
gonna
those.
try it and then I'm gonna tell y'all about it tomorrow.
I'm not
Okay.
messing with any of those
Matter of
things
fact,
that
I'll do
are
it now.
can hurt my hand.
Oh, it's made from paper fibers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Where did you get it from?
Walmart, Wally World.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I've seen it. I just
Cause I want something to make like purses
yep.
that's more on a thicker, than yarn.
This
Yeah.
is not well. This is those hats that you can.
You could probably make a
I gotta learn a new way to hold the yarn.
if you use that to make purses, it's almost like weaving.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen purses that are made out of something that's similar, and it's like it's woven. It's not really crocheted. I guess you could crochet it. I don't know.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot on Instagram. They have a lot of them on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I've seen a
something-
lot of hats that I've been wanting to make, and they use this to make it.
Oh
So,
yeah,
yeah.
that should be
Cool.
nice.
But I got to learn a new way of holding it. I can't hold it with the way that I normally hold because I like to wrap it around my pinky and then go like that
Yeah.
for my yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And I use this to, pull it, but
For your tension, yeah.
not with this, not with the, no. So I think I'm gonna have to hold it like this. Yeah. I don't know. I might need to use a bigger needle.
Why you eating snow peas in July, Mike?
I'm
They not
using
snow peas.
6 J, so I might have to go bigger. I
They
thought
not
about
snow
making
peas.
Rafa hat.
Ooh,
with
Jay
it
is
and
pretty
then
big.
I thought
I
yarn
bought
would
a
work
Jay. I don't
just
know what I
as
did
well.
with it.
I
It
like to use
does.
those bigger hooks to make cardigans. Makes it go faster.
Look, I don't know what. I got off somewhere, Felicia.
I'm
Yes,
not like
ma'am.
This is where I ended up. Look. So I don't know where I went off.
Uh-oh.
I think you just
I want to grow some snow
It's
peas.
big.
it's big.
Hey,
I think you didn't do the
Hey, Serena.
space
Hmm.
for the space for the neck. But you can still turn that
I'll be right
into how long is it? Oh, it is big. I was gonna say you could still turn it into a sweater by sewing it up around and then putting straps on it. And then you could put sleeves
But
on.
it won't. It's not gonna reach. It's not
Me
wide
too.
enough to reach
I got it.
around.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
want
think.
to try it.
If you turn it to the side,
I'm gonna have to probably. Yeah, if I turn it to the side and like Maybe if I leave it open,
One of those designer
it
product
might.
that's use cotton and it look.
See, that's not gonna be wide enough.
Yeah.
I'm liking that cotton on hats as well.
Me too. So
I don't know.
Duval,
This crop is
call
not
me.
looking. Mona,
I
when
mean,
I look,
email
I'm gonna
me,
say,
email
girl,
me,
you're
and we
gonna
can
be
talk. We
my
can talk
first
through it.
subscriber. Okay, let
Okay.
me know. I sure will. I sure will. You know, girl, love the support.
Yeah, let all us know when she do it.
See?
Yeah, I know, babe.
What happened to you Thursday and Friday?
Who?
I told you I had a doctor's appointment Thursday,
Oh,
Friday, and
oh,
then I went out Saturday.
okay,
Yeah, and then it stormed Saturday night.
okay.
I
Wait a
didn't
minute.
forget.
I missed the whole conversation. Gulf Coast Granny, you making a crochet channel?
That'd be nice.
That's what she said.
I made one of those designers.
Cause I wanted to get my hat to look like yours, like that hat. Like
That
this
one. So what you need, the wire? You want to know how to do the
I
wire?
got the wire. I got the wire, but for some reason it's not.
All right,
I
I'll
want-
call you. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, because I wanted to come straight out.
Yeah, you want the sides to be straight out.
Yeah, I don't want it coming down like that.
Right.
What you make it out of, Mona? What kind of yarn is? What kind of yarn is it?
Acrylic?
Yeah, that's what I had, the acrylic.
What size hook did you use?
Oh,
I think I used the F. It was
The
either an F or a G.
The smaller the hook you use, the tighter and more firm your
So I'm probably gonna have to go down to a 4. I think it's a 4.5.
That should be small enough, but
It's not.
it just depends on the stitches you use and your tension.
I'm using the double crochet chain.
Okay, now did you use that same stitch for your brim, Duval?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and this is the top.
Before the brim, did you use the same double crochet chain one?
Yeah.
No, she did 2 chains in hers.
Yeah, 2.
That's like almost like a granny square. What she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That might even be better.
Now this one I used 1.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I used 2 up here.
That's the hat I'm talking about right there.
This one?
Yes.
Well,
Put that
I
hat
used.
on. Yeah, see how it's standing out? That's how I want mine to stand out. Yes. Yes. That's what I want my hat to stand out like that. Yes. Girl, that working with me. You're working with me. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Yes. 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 Yes.
Well, that one I used the 1.
Right.
Yeah.
I just do whatever I think will work.
Okay, when you went from the sides to the brim, what did you do?
The size I did. What is that?
A
Same
single
thing.
crochet? No, go down. Go down. right there, in between the brick. No, go down.
Hold up a little bit.
Hold it up some.
Yeah,
You
right
did
there.
a single. Did you do 1 row or 2 rows of single crochet? 1 row of single crochet, and then you did it. Did you do it in the front loop or back loop?
Both.
Why you
What you
looking?
mean?
Wait a minute.
Now you know I be experimenting.
Y'all play too much.
Who
It's
play?
a thicker yarn.
It might be.
Ready to get there.
What
Yeah.
size yarn did you
But
use,
right
Duval?
now, I'm working
Huh?
on the
What size yarn did you use?
Should be finished.
Is
by,
it a 4?
you know what? Then
Yeah.
Yeah.
going to
This
start
my
for December.
dang, I cannot get this. This my
Oh,
bag,
that's
Felicia.
pretty.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
pretty.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, Duval done took off and just left me. I'm still stuck on this, but I've been having that crocheting cramp. I'm not.
Oh.
I haven't been crocheting.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm still on this hat because I haven't been doing anything.
I heard people say talk about that, but I don't think I got that yet.
I don't
No.
get
Ooh,
that.
she working
But
on
I
a
do. I
X
get it.
cardigan.
I have to be real careful about how long I go.
We need to see that Gulf Coast Granny.
She said, what now?
She working on a hex cardigan.
Cardigan. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that, but I'm trying to get these hats down.
I love the hexagon cardigan. I've made 4? 4, 5. I've made 5
Thank
of
you,
them.
Jane Doe.
Wow. I've made 5 of them. I love them. I want to make I want to do the hoodie. The hexagon hoodie.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
When you put that wire in there, it's gonna do just right.
December grand. That's her grandbaby, Serena. She's gonna have a grandbaby in December. Is it too hot? It's 90 days.
Yeah, I like the hexagon cardigans. Like I said, I've made 5 of them, and none of them are the same.
Ooh, you made 3 of them?
That's what the thing is. You can't hardly do the same thing.
Well, I followed 3 different patterns. One of them I put a hood on, and I did the that stitch that Ivy B had done. It's called it's not a mosaic, but it's called the mosaic granny with the drop down. It has the drop down stitches. It's so pretty. And I put a hood on that one, and then one of them has like the leaf pattern in it. 2 of them have the leaf pattern in it, but one is cotton and the other is acrylic. And then one of them it's just the plain hex. 2 of them are just plain hexes. Yeah.
So what color you gonna do Gulf Coast Granny? Since you don't know what it's gonna be, a boy or a girl, so you can't do blue or pink.
Yellow.
So what you gonna do? What color?
Purple. You can always do purple.
No,
that's more for girls.
Thuggish hat. Oh, you
it
think
depends
so?
on the purple. You can do.
That's almost like a fedora, huh? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. I ain't gonna take it down. I'm gonna go on and finish it, and put that wire on it when I finish, and hopefully it'll stay. Cause I was gonna take it down and do a smaller needle.
Now, how many
if you
rows?
Put the wire. Go ahead.
How many rows do you have in the brim?
1, 2, 3, 4 so far.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I have 5 rows.
Okay.
And then once I put the wire in, I go back and the small stitch, what you call that?
Single.
stitch.
Single crochet.
Yeah. The tight stitch.
Yeah.
I go back around and to cover up make sure the wire's all covered.
Oh, I can do granny squares. That's
you can-
easy. That's
if
I
you-
learned how to do that first.
If you can do a granny square, you can make a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's how I made my cardigan out of the granny
Drove me
square.
crazy.
But it
Yeah.
took forever. It's putting it
I
together.
know that's right.
Cotton Fair
The
Bellini.
pale peach.
Bamboo from
Oh,
Premier
that is
Cotton Fair Bellini.
beautiful.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Where did you get that Gulf Coast Granny? Did you order it from Premier?
Hey, Darcia. Darcia, have you ever crocheted with raffia yarn?
Hey, Darcia.
The mama
Mona wants all
natural
natural
fabric yarn. She's such a hippie.
hippie. You know, it's interesting, Gulf Coast Granny. When I used to make a lot of baby blankets, I only made natural fiber yarns for babies because they're just nicer on the skin.
Mm.
I never heard of that yarn. This sit right here. That paper yarn.
Is it actually made out of paper?
Yep, it's something like a ribbon. Yep. It's actually
Hey, David, thank you for coming. Ooh, God's Desire says she made 3 hexagon cardigans.
Yep.
Yep. Is David?
Yes, I ordered it from.
I missed something.
Their big summer sale. 6 balls were $18. What?
Wow. Okay. I need to. I'm not. No. I need to not.
See?
Every time I think about every time I
That
think
cotton
about
yarn is a little expensive, little pricey.
What's
I have to
that?
wait to go on sale.
cotton,
You see it?
go to
See the paper?
Go to
Oh
Webs,
wow!
WEBBS. Go to Webs online and look at their clearance cotton.
Oh okay.
And you might find
Like,
something. You
you
might
want
find something.
how many skeins did it take for you to make your sweater?
The blue one I just made.
Mm-hmm.
It only took 2 balls of that Kobo. But
Huh?
that Kobo.
I must be doing something wrong.
That's because it's open. Hold on, let me.
Natural for babies.
Because I've already made did too.
No, don't do no wool because that's gonna itch the baby. I always use
This Kobo. It took me 2 balls to make that blue one, and it is 232 yards
crazy
in ball. So
shopping this month.
230 plus 230 is 460 yards. But I would like it to be longer, so I would use 3. So I would say
this one is 235 yards.
And
It's
you've
a
used how
5
many?
ounce.
But see, yours is not open like this one. The pattern. This one's an open pattern.
See, that's what I was trying to do.
It's open. So, what stitch is that? Oh,
I need to space it more.
It's just one. It's It's a double crochet. Okay. Double crochet, chain one, skip one.
Mine is double crochet chain 2.
I only did chain one, but this yarn is thinner. And I'm trying to think. I think I used what hook did I use? I think I used
Hey, Angie's treasure. I had my head down.
a
Need
6
some hook.
millimeter hook for this
That's
one.
what I have.
It's a 6 millimeter. Okay.
But
Then you
look,
must.
you folded it this way and sewed the 2 panels together.
This is one panel. I'll have to draw you a picture or show you because it's hard to see it on the fabric, but I'll show you. Give me a second. Let me find a pen.
Look, I can see it better on my computer when you hold it up.
Let me find a pen and I will draw you a picture because it's hard to see it on the sweater itself.
Okay. Because I'm already on my second.
Crafter's glove that might make comfortable to crochet the raffle. No, I do not. I didn't even know they had a crafter's glove. I ain't know nothing
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
that's true.
Wow.
Oh, this paper's got lines on it. Well, I'll try with it. I'm like, this paper's got lines on it.
Hey, Rambling with the Brooms. How you doing, Scott?
Hi, Rambling with the Broom.
Hello, Ramblin'.
I put my question to Georgia Peachnut up in all caps. No, you don't need to put it in all caps.
What question?
She had a question to Miss Peachnut. She wanted to
And
know.
who channel is he on?
Well, I didn't see it. Well, I have had my head down. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had my head down. I should be watching the chat. Oh, I'm just listening to them talk about the crochet and stuff. Miss God's desire for me. I can't contribute to that. So I'm in here sowing some seeds. I'm just listening. But who had a question?
Serena had a question. She want to know, what do you do to use to protect your trees from pests?
I use row covers and I use kale and clay spray. And
We've talked about that multiple times.
She may have forgotten.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I don't mind answering repeat questions.
That's all, just engaging in the.
I am doing some.
So quiet, Miss.
Some more. This is going to be the Kajari melon because you can harvest them. I think it's like less than 2 months. I don't know if that's showing up. Kajari melon. So yes. I am sewing them inside of the Ziploc, using the Ziploc bag method with the paper towel for quick germination. And I am sewing more green beans and use the same method.
So yeah, I need to put some green beans in.
I enjoy my Genesis. Green beans.
Plant green beans this time of year, or can you plant snow peas this time of year?
You can plant whatever you want to as long as your climate will allow it, or you can do a microclimate to make sure it grows. It depends on where you are, but I always say you can go on ahead and plant it, and if your weather changes, like some people have short growing seasons, you can always create a microclimate for the remainder of that growth. The growth of that plant. So I was planting some snow peas right now, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that. And they'll be fine. You may have to protect them to a certain extent. There are some things you may have to do.
Mine didn't even come up at all.
Okay, Duval.
Well, my green beans, as a matter of fact, God's desire for me for dinner. I went out on my deck and I got 2 handfuls of green beans, and
Let's
I
see
use
this.
my onions and my garlic from my garden, and I
Okay.
kind of stir fry them on top of the stove, and they were very delicious. And that was part of dinner, and it's such a good feeling to have your own food that you grow, bring it in
So
and cook.
that's the shape that you
Yeah,
want
but
to.
how did you, if it's one piece, what do? You crochet like one
Ramlin
side
says, "Oh boy,
down?
Felicia is spicy tonight."
You eat 2 or 3 of them at a
You
time.
start here and you chain the length, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
I
is
wonder, your
this
seeds
is
probably weren't good, Ramlin. It
this
could
is
be
the
that your
front,
seeds was it a brand new package,
this
or
is the
how old
shoulder,
were your seeds?
and this is the back.
Mines were kind of slow.
Okay, I think I can still do that.
Mines were kind of slow,
And
but
so
I
you go
gave them
back and
more
forth
phosphorus and potassium, and they grew
until
and
you get
produced.
it to your neck. Then you only go halfway back and forth, the width of your neck. Then you go back and then you chain until you have it the same length again, and then you go back and forth until it's the same size. Then when
Okay.
you
I
fold
think
it
I
in
can still do
half,
that.
that's the front and that's the back. And then you can
Got it.
add sleeves. You can add sleeves here and here. When you fold it in half, all you have to do is sew up the side seam under the sleeve. You fold that over to there, that over to there, and then you'll sew a side seam. That's the side and the bottom of the sleeve, and then you're done.
Serena, you
Got
really could do more. Well, it depends on what you're feeding your okra plant.
Does that
I
make
Maybe
think
sense
it,
now?
giving it some potassium
I
and
got it.
phosphorus. If you give it more potassium and phosphorus, it'll produce, one plant will produce a lot of okra, but you have to make sure you give it more than the nitrogen. That's the key to.
Hey, Bridget.
Hey, Bridget.
Hello, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
God's desire. What method? When there was 2 things going on at one time. So, what video or what method? The crocheting or the
Did I send you the video?
I
Yes,
don't
I
remember
didn't
Okay.
understand the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you lost me at the beginnings. I'm soaking some okra seeds. Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
Okay,
right.
that's good.
We're
I'm trying
doing
to see
pretty
how
good.
can
Have you ever crocheted with raffia? Bridget?
Hi, Latanya.
Hey, Latanya. How you doing?
Hey,
Hello,
Latanya.
Latanya's cooking.
It's
Well,
hard to show that with the fabric because of the colors and the pattern. But
right.
really, it's just
Yes,
when
but I
you
don't care for
visualize
it.
it side to side, you
Okay.
start with the one long chain that's the length from the waist all the way across your shoulder back to your waist or longer. She made hers was
Right.
like mid thigh. And then you work back and forth till you get to your neck. Then you fold it in half and you only work half back and forth for like 4 or 5 rows for the width of your neck. Then you go back up to the shoulder and then you chain back down to the length that it was, and then you start working the whole thing back and forth until you get it the width you want it. Then you can,
Okay. Well, I'm
then
gonna
you,
have to stop. I'm gonna
yeah,
start another one,
yeah.
but I just rigged that one up.
Turn that into a blanket, put a border on it, and call it a day. Baby blanket.
Uh, it's gonna be a shirt one way or the other.
Woo! She said she gonna wear that
The
doggone.
other thing you can do is just keep going until it closes, and then put straps on it. And then if you want like a cap sleeve, you can just go back and forth.
Okay. I think I might do that. Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Okay.
School
It's gonna be a
starts today,
sweater.
and I gotta get up with the boy in the morning. Make
Some
sure.
people do top down.
Okay, Gulf Coast Granny.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Gulf
Gulf
Coast.
Good
Coast
night,
Granny.
Gulf Coast
Thanks for
Granny.
coming.
Some people do top down sweaters. It's called, I forget what it's called. But when they get to the under the arm part, then they just go around and around. So that part can be just a tube.
Right.
And so you can make that part finished, and then all you need to do is put straps on it and sleeves on it.
Good night, bye, you sugar.
And you can make your straps as
Good
wide
night,
as wide or narrow as you want
Okay. I'm gonna rig it up tomorrow.
them. She said, you sound like me. I'm all about making it work.
That's right. It's gonna work. I done put all these hours. It's gonna work. It's definitely gonna work.
Good night, Bayou.
Good night. I was gonna plant some more seeds today, cleaning out my containers, but that's not gonna happen.
She said that is not going to happen. I got to get out tomorrow with the weed eater and weed eat around my beds, because when it rains, okay, David, take care.
Bye,
When
Good
it
night,
David.
Night,
David.
David.
and
Bye,
it's
bye,
this
you.
hot, the grass grows so darn fast.
Yes.
And it's like, I can't wait for my lawn guy to come back. So I'm gonna get the weed eater out there. And the other thing, Seymour, I gotta show y'all Seymour. Seymour trying to take over my backyard.
Oh wow.
So
I told
I
you.
gotta get Seymour out the way so I can weed eat and around the garden beds, because if the grass gets any higher out there, I'm not going out there.
Yeah.
I'm
See
just not
that
gonna
that
go.
I was over there pulling grapes. It's good that I pulled them before I saw that.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull grapes this year at all, because the fig has grown so big that it's grown into where my muscadines are.
Wow.
I'm not going in between those.
Yeah.
So if I go in between them, I'm gonna have to have a machete.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and my bush, that grapevine got so heavy it done broke the trellis.
Oh,
I mean, it is heavy. And it done covered my fig, it covered my loquat tree. It just uncovered everything. So I think once all these grapes are done, I'm gonna actually just chop it up so everything else could get light. Who is that?
I went out today and in the rain, not intentionally in the rain, but it started raining, and planted a butternut squash.
Ooh.
mm.
It had been sitting and waiting for me for a long time in its container that I started in, and it was
Mhm.
started to produce.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's probably about 5 feet long now, and
What?
yeah, 5 feet long, waiting to go. You know, I told you I had plants waiting to go into the ground or into the container. So I
School
said,
started
everything,
today. I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep going.
Hey, Juicing with
Hey,
Jay.
listen with Jay, how you doing?
Hey, just what, Jay? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I went and planted in the rain today.
I love to drop seeds in the rain. That's like
I
one of my
started
favorite
to do
things.
that yesterday.
But
I don't know
Serena said she
why.
have a butter bush squash.
Butternut.
What's a butter bush squash?
Oh, butterbush.
No, I did a
Yeah, she
butternut.
got butter bush squash.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Serena talking about a butter bush squash.
Don't know what
What's
that
that?
is.
Not heard that one before.
Serena, you can always hand pollinate anything. If you're not sure you have pollinators out there. I do not hand pollinate.
She can't see you, Felicia.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I need to take a break. Um, Serena, you can always hand pollinate. Um, if you have male and female blooms, you can always hand pollinate. You can use the blooms themselves. You can use a Q-tip. You can use a paintbrush,
Right.
whatever. Um, but I do not hand pollinate my squash. I generally have bees. I Bees usually pollinate my squash. I have lots of bees.
Yeah.
But if you don't have bees, if you don't think you have the bees or whatever you need to pollinate, yeah, you can hand pollinate. Um, if you think you need to, that's always an option.
Right. Right.
Now,
If
Mona,
anybody
you
Yeah.
wants some
hand
bees, I can
pollinated.
take some of mine and mail them to you because I got tons of them out there too.
What
You
kind
hand
you got?
pollinated yours, didn't you, Mona?
Yep.
Yeah,
Some
I
of it until that bee popped me upside my head and told me let him do his job.
right. The bee said, "I got this." So
See, I haven't really seen that many bees. I've
I
been
have
seeing a lot of hummingbirds.
That's because they're
hum,
out of my yard, Duval. I'm sorry. I'll send them
hummingbirds
down there
love
to you.
Okay.
my squash. I've seen a lot of hummingbirds on my squash this year.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. A lot. In fact, I've seen more hummingbirds on my squash than I've seen at my feeder.
Oh
Just what
wow.
Jay
Just
said,
what
he
Jay
just
said,
had
he hand
pollinated 20.
pollinated 27 dragon fruit flowers over the weekend.
Wow.
But don't you have to hand pollinate dragon fruit?
I
I
thought
think
so.
so. No
Yeah.
bees in my garden.
No bees in his garden.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
how mine died because I didn't hand pollinate. It came out that night. I was asleep.
yeah.
I missed that.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've got plenty of bees. I've got bees and wasps, 2 or 3 different kinds of wasps, and yellow jackets out there. I'm like, what? Several different kinds of bees too. The
Oh, I
small
don't have none of that.
bees. I've got a lot more this year than usual. And wasps. The wasps are crazy.
Now I did the earlier in the year. I had plenty bees.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't even seen any carpenter bees in I don't know when.
Now the
Really?
carpenter bees are gone from
Oh,
here.
okay.
Go where?
The ones around here have gone, but I did
They all over here.
I did
Hello?
interrupt their cycle here. We went in and yeah.
The
Um
bees left because all the flowers died.
oh,
GT said you don't have to pollinate all dragon fruit.
okay.
Oh,
Well, I
all
mean,
right.
in nature, you probably wouldn't. They probably are not, and they've managed to. Let me get this right. They've managed to survive in nature all without being hand poll- pollinated by us. So I'm sure that there are pollinators for them where they naturally grow. But when you take them out
Oh,
of their
wow.
natural environment, there may not be the pollinators.
You say some dragon fruit is self-pollinate, self-fertile,
Self-fertile
and
and
self-pollinate.
self-pollinated. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But how do you know which ones are?
Look, I was just getting ready to say that. Now, how you know
You
which
asked
one?
juicing with Jay?
Because I have one. Dang, I can't
But
remember
he
the
out
name
there
of it.
pollinating 27 of them.
He knows which ones he have to pollinate and which ones he don't.
Okay.
But really, where you get them, when you buy them, they usually tell you where you buy plants from, if it's needs a pollinator, if it's self-pollinated, if you have to whatever. They usually tell
GT
you
says do
if
research.
If they don't, then you don't get it from them.
If you're not for sure if it's
channel
getting
is
pollinated, just go ahead and pollinate.
whose
That's what I
channel is
do.
Juicing with Jay on?
Huh?
Whose
Juicing
channel
with,
is he on?
I
He's
don't
either on
know.
yours or Georgia Peach Nut.
He's not on
Thank
mine.
you,
Must be
Jason.
on
I
Miss
appreciate
Georgia.
it.
He must be on Georgia Peach
And
Nut
he's
then.
on Miss Georgia
Not
Pizza
on
Nut.
yours.
Because
Thank
I
That's
thought
you.
I just
you.
saw
You mean
something.
pollinate?
Let's
He
see
That's
said,
what he meant, Serena. Jesus.
what'd she say? I have a butter bush, which is a container butternut. Okay.
The sugar dragon. You don't have to pollinate. Oh, sugar dragon.
I don't know if ants pollinate
dragon?
squash or not. The sugar
Yep,
dragon, you don't have to
they
pollinate.
do.
Okay.
But like I
I
said,
don't.
if she not for sure if they pollinating enough, just go out there and pollinate it and be sure.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
look, I
what
Watch
don't
the
got
we
that.
flowers when they open
we
because
had
they're
a
only going to
hornets
be open for a certain
in
amount
our
of time.
tree. My son
Darcia said they
called
called
Pest USA.
wildlife
They
to
came
remove
out
it.
and looked
Yeah.
at them.
It's okay, GT.
Wait,
We know
Oh,
what you're talking about.
they only
they
I
open
showed
for
trying to
like
build
one.
one up at my front door.
Hi, Unicorn
I'm
Lady.
fighting you guys.
Leaving us now?
Who?
Unicorn Lady.
Oh, okay.
Good night.
Good
Thank you
night.
for
I have to
coming.
get up early and
Night.
go
Thank
till I
you.
fall asleep. Good night,
Good
unicorn
night,
lady.
unicorn lady.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, that's a
Yes,
nice lady
that's
right
what
there.
I mean. I am not good with spelling. It's okay, GT. I understood what you were saying.
Yep. We had a
I'm
hornet's
trying to
nest.
do 3
You
channels at once. So
buy from
Oh,
experience
From
sellers,
experience,
growers to
sellers
know
and
which
growers
ones
to know which
are
ones are
self-fertile or not.
self-fertile or not. Yeah, but if you go to the big box store, they're not gonna know anything.
No, they
right.
don't know nothing.
Don't.
because
I
I
wouldn't
thought
buy
mine
from
said
them.
it was. I
Look,
think
they
mine
was
said
giving a class over there at the blue store, and I knew more what the lady knew that was giving the class.
Oh, they giving classes now to who? To the employees? 'Cause they
Gardeners.
need class.
They have
Gardeners.
classes.
They need
Yeah.
they need to get classes to the people who work there.
How about that?
They don't know nothing.
yeah, because my son he worked at the Wally World in Tally, and they had him in gardening, and he was going to college. He didn't know nothing about no
The
plants.
plants, yeah.
Just what Jay say, most need to be cross pollinated.
Cross-pollinated, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of there are a lot of fruits that produce better if they are
Any
cross-pollinated.
kind of fruit, Jay.
If they're
Not just dragon
cross-pollinated.
fruit. Any fruit.
Jay says, "Hey, big box stores are a joke when it comes to
They
selling
cross the
dragon
hand
fruit. They're
pollinate.
Exactly.
they're a joke when it comes to
Yeah,
selling
we hope
anything
the
concerning gardening."
Do
Yeah, I bought my dragon fruit from Home Depot
the
I don't
flowers.
think
I
I've
bought it
ever
like
bought.
3 years ago.
I don't think I've
Mhm.
ever
Go
bought
on
any fruit
and
trees from a
pollinate
big
it.
box
Hand
store.
pollinate it, and you'll know it's pollinated.
Oh, the orange stores does classes too. Well,
Yep.
they
Yeah.
need to give it to their employees because they got the gardeners coming in, and they, we can answer all the questions that they're gonna answer.
Okay. I was telling that lady stuff. She ain't know. She's like, what? I was like, okay.
Somebody gave her a crash course, and that was it.
Hold
Yep.
it down, Mona. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought a lot of my my fruit trees from the big box stores.
I have worn them out, both of them. Trust me, for years.
But I haven't bought any since I found these 2 nurseries. I
Yes,
get
there
all my
are a
plants
lot.
from there now.
There
Any
are a
new-
lot of recalls, guys. Desire, you don't even want me to get started. I was going to do a video in the morning. There are so many recalls,
Oh
and
Lord.
it's at Walmart and
Uh-oh.
all these places that you can shop. Kroger's,
Right. Yeah.
all up and down the East Coast. Yes.
Oh Lord, tell me what's at all this, cause that's my stove.
Woo.
You
I
know
have to
that's
go
where
out
I
and
go
clear
at.
that
I
up
just
for you.
bought grocery.
I don't
Oh,
go
you
to
did go in
Aldi's
Aldis
or
and buy
Walmart.
groceries. Oh Lord.
Yes, I
Not
did. I
grocery.
just bought grocery from Aldi Sunday.
Mm-mm.
I don't buy grocery at Walmart, but I do at Aldi's.
I have Home
I'm gonna do the sign of
Depot,
the cross for
Harbor
you and
Freight,
just pray.
LOL.
Okay.
Said it was
Oh,
just
oh,
like
oh,
me
hold on.
when
Like
I
I did.
brought
I
my
just
cross
hold up. Oh, oh,
and
oh,
it
oh. I
gave
can
me
mute it.
fruit. One
You
of
hear
my
music.
favorites. Okay.
I'm trying to mute it.
I don't have any music on.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. This is on the July the 24th recall. Several food recall notices were issued on that day due to potential health risks. And this is the snow fruit variety of vegetables and peppermints. The industry. Let's see, it's all let's see, it's so much stuff on here. I can't even read all
What
this
kind
stuff.
of fruit? What kind of fruit they had?
You talking about jalapenos, green peppers, green beans.
Hold on. I'm trying to mute this thing.
GT. They are trying to push people to eat processed food. Right. Right. That's what they're doing.
Well,
I'm not eating it.
you take a chance every time you go into it. The processed meat, the deli meat, don't even buy it right now until they get it.
I don't even really buy no deli
I don't
meat.
buy deli meat.
You shouldn't be buying it as far as I'm concerned. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a lot of vegetables from Aldi's and Kroger's and Walmart. It's nearly 20 different vegetables sold at popular stores, included in a massive recall.
Mm.
And it is they said they're all possibly contaminated. I'm trying to get to where basically these are at the Walmart stores. They break it down to Walmart stores, Aldi stores, and Kroger stores, and so it's in different states. But basically in Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Indianapolis, Kentucky, Maryland, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Philadelphia, Virginia, and West Virginia. And the product is WIERS, Weir's Farm Bag food, like Weir's Farm Bag, poblano, cubanelle, stuff that we should be growing on our own, green beans, the even loose vegetables that you get to weigh, cucumber salad, the cucumbers that is backed up in the salad, serrano, organic bell pepper, organic cucumbers, organic yellow squash, 2-count trays of that, and then the Weir's organic zucchini squash. Like I said, I'm glad I'm growing all this on my own. And then there's another name, is Freshshire, Freshshire, Freshshire Farms bag green beans, jalapenos.
Mm.
And then individual stuff that's sold by the bulk or pound. And all this is Anaheim peppers, cilantro, cubanelle, cucumbers, green beans, green bell peppers, habaneros, Hungarian wax peppers, jalapeno peppers, mixed vegetable box, and they were shipped to Cleveland and Youngstown, Ohio, food banks only. So this stuff went to food banks too. Mustard greens, pickling cucumbers, plain parsley, poblano, serrano, and tomatillos.
Mm.
And then
Wow.
I just bought zucchini, green bell pepper, the red bell pepper, the cucumber, sweet potatoes.
Well, this is in addition to Aldi and Walmart. The vegetables may have arrived at some smaller regional stores. You can find a complete list of the stores if you go to the website in the recall and hit the button.
Did you say Maryland?
Yes. And if
You didn't say Florida, right?
Yes. They didn't say Florida on this one, but there was another recall last week that included Florida that I posted, and Georgia. It was a huge recall, and I think it was Walmart, Kroger. So it's on my Facebook page. That's all I'm doing basically on my Facebook page, is posting recalls about anything.
What is your Facebook page?
Gail Holland, GailHollin. You send me a request, I go on ahead and accept it. And just
Okay.
say gardening, so I know, but GAILHOLLIN. And I'm
Okay.
just doing recalls because they're coming every day,
Well,
2 and
I
3
have to
times a
tell
day.
husband about the recall.
Yeah.
Huh?
The recall boar's head meat as well.
Boar's
Yeah.
Head,
Boar's
What?
Head.
yes, that one is out too. I just haven't posted it. It's so much. It's so much. You know,
Oh
and I used to
wow.
eat Boar's Head meat because I'm thinking Boar's Head's a brand name, it's a big name, and I was thinking
Right.
that over Publix, but my girlfriend went into Kroger's and their whole meat department, including deli meat and regular meat, is completely empty. They took
Oh
all
Wow.
their meat out, and that's up the street around the corner from me. Something
Wow.
is
Wow.
amiss. Something is amiss, y'all. Y'all need to go ask for recent recalls, or just go Google recall, and it's gonna be a whole list of things that's gonna pop up.
oh wow.
And a
Gee.
lot of people are getting sick from this stuff, and
Somebody died
they've had people that die from it.
from it. Yeah.
Yes,
Recently.
they're listing how many deaths and how many illnesses, and it's a continuous thing is going on right now. And when the government continuously say this is on recall, not this week, not next week, don't go do it again next week, they're letting you know they're putting it out there. So you can try to go sue them if you want to, but they're letting you know that
Right.
there's a problem with the food. So you need to pay attention. It's your job to go out there. If you hear about it, if they say recall one time, you need to continuously look for the recall. Don't
Right.
just check every day. Don't be lazy.
Right.
Check the recall list every day because they're coming out every day
Yeah.
Oh
until
I
it
wow.
tell
says
you,
you can
it's
eat
the
this
the
food.
recall. The recall that they had. It's probably been 10 years ago on lettuce and spinach
Right.
is what made me stop eating salads in restaurants.
Hmm.
And it made me stop buying lettuce in the grocery store.
Hmm.
It's like I'm done.
Wow.
And the one they had on spinach is like I'm
Yeah,
done because
yeah.
I used to eat spinach all the time.
Hmm.
After it's like if I don't grow it, I'm not
Right.
eating it.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it. And it's this is a repeat thing I got just in one day. It's different recalls about the same vegetables. Nationwide vegetable recall expanded to include pepper, cilantro, and more potential listeria contamination. Public health, food safety, and vegetables. So I'm looking at this picture right here, and I was like,
Oh, for real, Robin?
yeah, this is a real deal. And I'm trying to see, let me see what this is the same company. This is the same company.
Documentaries
Oh
on
wow.
Netflix about
I
our
All these
wonder
history.
Walmart and Kroger's
what's the
in
name of the
18.
Check
company?
your state to see
Listen,
if you need to
listen.
join
All
your
these Walmart and
against
Kroger's in
them.
18
Uh-oh.
states. 18
What was the
states.
name of the company that that the veggies came from?
Let's see here.
The distributor?
I went away from that. Let me put it up
Oh, it's,
again.
it's okay. It's not no big deal. I'll look it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. When it comes up, I'll show it to you. Well, this is called. This one is by Supreme Produce. This is another one. Supreme Produce. Uh, butternut squash cubes, pico, guacamole, chopped cilantro. This is for Supreme Produce. This is another recall.
Oh
And
wow.
let's see here. Diced jalapenos, diced peppers. You know, they came up long time ago. Well, not long time ago with
That's
dicing your
because they
food
didn't
up,
clean them.
Yeah.
They
dicing your
diced
food
up.
up for you. So when you go run to the store to come home and cook, it's already diced up, and you think that's just wonderful. And they'll tell you
Right.
about the cheese. There's some cheeses on recall that's already shredded. Stop buying the shredded cheese. Get your cheese and
Right. I don't buy shredded cheese.
dice your
I just
own
bought
food up and
shredded
your own
cheese.
vegetables up because they're not cleaning these machines. That's what's going on with that. Yeah, that's exactly right. So this name is by Supreme Products, and let me see. Fajita
Miss
mix, grilled
Gail,
vegetables, huh?
God's desire want to know if Sprouts was on the list.
I didn't see Sprouts, but if it's a company name that I named, I don't care if it's on the list or not, I'm not buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Supreme Produce,
That
I'm not
company
buying
is
anything
nasty.
from them. And the
Mm.
other
You need to
one was
clean up.
I can't. Let me go back to them.
That's the Sprouts is the store.
No, she's not talking about Sprouts, the vegetable for Sprouts,
No,
the store.
No,
you know what? I don't know. She could be talking about Sprouts the vegetable, but we
Sprouts
do
and
have a
Whole Food
store
have had
called
recalls
Sprouts.
here recently, though. They've had some things in their midst.
God's desire. You talking about the Sprouts or the store Sprouts? I don't. She haven't said yet.
Okay, they tell
Supreme.
everybody to check their fridge and nearly 20 vegetables sold at Papa stores and massive recalls. And
I
here we
ain't
go
drink
again.
sodas.
WIERS, Weir's. Weir's Farm Inc. WIERS. Weir's Farm Inc. It's based in Willard, Ohio.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And there's another one, and they got a laundry list of states that they are in. I told you, let's see, I said again, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Minneapolis, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia.
Mm.
Where's Farm?
The other one is Freshire, FRESHIRE,
Hey,
Farms.
Q, said Q.
She talking about Sprouts, the store.
They didn't mention anything. Sprouts was on the recall list earlier this year. You may want to look them up. But right now, FRESHIRE, Farms. This is the other one. And the first one was WIERS, Farm, organic and non-organic. I can't talk, non-organic stuff. Let me see. Well, those are two on this particular recall. The one I just mentioned, it was another one.
Hmm.
There's a lot out here, y'all. But they're talking about stuff that we grow in our garden. Aren't you glad you don't go to the store for this stuff?
Yep.
You
Look, I
know,
was
Well,
upset. My daughter, she posted some pictures. Oh my God. She had the best looking peppers and cucumbers and melons. And I showed her what to do, and I don't have nothing.
okay. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong over here.
Yeah, me too. I done tried everything. I
Q
can't
said
get
Q.
nothing but greens and ginger. I have beans. You know, all my herbs now, they doing perfect. All my fruit trees doing good.
Between my neighbors cutting down that tree with all that sawdust going everywhere and that
mm,
storm, it messed up my garden. Things is just not
Yeah.
doing right. Not
yeah.
Yeah.
like they were. Because my yard was pretty. Now it's like everything dying.
Have they finished cutting things down?
Nope. No, I still got trees out in my front yard.
Wow. How many
Yeah.
trees did they have? They still cutting trees down? It's been about what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
They haven't come through to pick up the trees in
Oh
none of
wow.
over. It's a whole lot of neighborhoods all over the place. It's like they only picking trees up in certain places, and then they said talking about they not gonna pick up no more trees.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
Houston is
wow.
a mess.
Yep.
So your neighbors had their trees cut down.
A lot. I had mine cut down, and it's a lot of trees that wasn't cut down. They fell down from the storm. Tree branches everywhere.
Oh
Everybody
wow.
picking up tree branches out of their yard and pulling it to the curb so the city can come by and pick them up. Then put they fences that fell over and put it out to the curb so they can come pick it up. And they ain't picked up nothing.
Oh wow. Wow. Hmm.
Houston is a
What?
mess.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
Wait a minute.
look,
Wait a minute. Hold him up. That if he cut himself, why he ain't go get cleaned up? He shouldn't have been touching nothing.
who is that?
At
A
Burger King.
glamour planner talking about somebody went to Burger King and they child meal had blood on the wrapper and the burger.
oh,
My
He
goodness.
talking about he got
no,
cut.
sir.
All the way
Baby.
to the back.
No.
That would have been a suit.
A suit ain't the word. That would make me go crazy. That's attempted murder right there.
Wow.
It is. We don't know if he got AIDS or anything.
You
We
don't know what's going on.
It's attempted.
Yeah, that part.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
They don't have enough. Well, hire some of these people.
No,
There's a
no,
whole
no,
lot of
no,
people
no.
looking for work.
No.
Sprouts have
Jeez.
recall too. Our imports and export foods.
Yeah, it was earlier this year, I think, but I didn't get. That's
They
that's
just
been a minute.
wrong.
Yeah.
They very wrong. They ain't just wrong. They very wrong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's definitely
They ain't
wrong.
even my child, and I'm upset.
Ain't no way.
If you guys know anybody, if you have friends and relatives in the states that I called out and they're shopping, just call them or text them or whatever and tell them to beware of what they're buying in Walmart and Aldi's.
Yeah, I
And
gotta
even
call my
in
daddy because
Kroger.
he already all these fans.
And everybody needs to tell everybody else to look up the recalls. Good night, Deborah.
Good night, Deborah.
Good night, Deborah.
Hey, Debbie. Good night. I ain't even know you was here. You
I
must have
didn't
been
know
in the
she was here.
bushes.
Look,
Huh?
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Yeah, she was in the bushes. Good night, dear. Thanks for coming.
And they got this big old yellow caution sign. This is another recall on about the same thing. I mean, they really want you guys to know that there is a caution about buying this food. The government is putting this out. This one came issued on the 26th.
I love you too.
Oh, the other one, okay, there's another name. It says snow fruit variety of vegetables and pepper mixes. So this is the third or fourth name brand that I've given you guys, snow fruit.
Yep.
I've never heard of them, but ALB flavored ground cinnamon powder is a recall. When we talked about Fresh Shire, Supreme Produce. So this is naming all of them right here. I don't know how it went into that, but anyhow. Yeah, everybody.
Oh, look at there, y'all. Look, I put that wire on it. It's gonna make it stand out.
Oh, you done did it.
Yep.
See?
Now,
That is
all I gotta do
gorgeous.
now is just put the crochet the wire in there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then that'll even make it stiffer.
Oh, sucky now.
You know?
Right. Look,
You put it
I
with
want
some
to
hot
do
grease, look
one
at
more. Well, I can crochet it in. So when I crochet it, do I do a single crochet and crochet it in there? Because if so, I'm gonna have to do another row. Hey, Jamerica.
Hey, Jamerica, how you doing?
Yeah. You could
I
do
saw
it. You
on
can even do
news,
two
mom
singles.
called the health department and they did nothing. She got to wait a month to get her kid tested. Oh my God.
You're welcome, Angie.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Jamerica says, wait, make it big. She wants to see it.
Make her big. I
Make her
want to
big.
see. What you want to see?
She wants to see the hat. It's a black
Love it.
hat.
Yeah. I'm thinking I should go. I need to do it one more round. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
one more round.
Yeah,
And
do one more round.
And then put the wire on there.
That's nice,
Yeah.
Mom.
These
Look at
are
you,
so
girl.
in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she
You
gonna
cooking
like
that
this.
hot grease. Look at you. Hello, Sine Renee. Sina Renee, how you
Hey,
doing,
Sinead
darling?
Renee.
Hi, Sine.
That's gorgeous.
Oh, I'm loving it.
You
I'm
got that
loving it. I'm
wire
loving
in
it.
there so it stick out. You did it. You did it.
Yeah, I did. I was worried about it because
Jamaica says nice.
thank you, Jamaica.
Good job,
Yeah.
says God's desire. It says good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had to put my hats on the market. I need some money.
I know
It's
that's
things
right. That's
act
what
like
I'm trying to do.
they don't want to help a girl out.
Hey, Rudy, how you doing?
Who don't want to help a girl out?
FEMA.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they denied the house part and approved the food part, but they ain't gave me nothing. I ain't got nothing.
We're gonna have to do something about that, y'all. We're gonna start a cash
Release.
app so we can get some food in your house. That don't make no sense. We can't have you up there not eating.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start. I'm gonna post
Yeah.
the cash
Well,
app
in
for
front of
that.
y'all, I love that hat. Thank you. Look.
They're releasing these recalls because so many people are not paying attention as they are continuing to
Ooh, look.
DoorDash and Uber food. Who said that?
Like
Because I can't see.
Look at you. Look at you now.
look. Yeah, yeah. That
Where did
one,
it go
that
to?
extra is gonna be good. Hmm. Yeah.
That's what I do. I just play with it till I get what I want.
And get what you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
I
play with
hope
it
she
till you
like
get it.
this though.
That's nice.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out who just said that.
Hi, Chris.
Who said what?
They continue to put out recalls and people are not paying any attention because they continue to DoorDash.
Right.
Oh, I don't do no DoorDash. I don't do
Me
none of
either.
that.
Me either.
God's desire. She says the problem is that the distributors go under many different brands routes the grocery store. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, who were the parent companies for those companies? Who was the owners for those companies? And, where's the money trail?
Hey,
Because
Chris.
somebody, some of somebody needs to be held accountable.
Exactly.
Right.
And the fact that the recalls are coming out continuously back to back to back,
Thank you,
especially
Chris.
about the same product, means that they're trying to do a disclaimer. So if someone gets sick or someone died, the family comes after them, they're gonna say, "Well, we put it out there," and
Right.
that's gonna be their fight. Um, love those glasses. Aren't you, Duval? Okay, yeah, they are cute.
Thank you.
The other one that I got says guac. I don't know if anybody buys this, was guacamole. Guacamole is also recalled in multiple states due to listeria risk. And the guacamole and salsa products sold at Kroger grocery stores are among a long list of products that have been recalled due to a risk of listeria contamination. And the Food and Drug Administration announced on its website on Friday, July the 26th. So you can go to the Food and Drug Administration's website and look this stuff up. The name of the product is by Supreme Service Solution LLC. I talked about that earlier. Supreme Service Solution. And they issued a voluntary recall for its pre-cut vegetable products and dips that were sold at Kroger grocery stores in Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Missouri, and Ohio. And one thing I've learned since I've been doing these recall investigation is that now they'll say Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Missouri, and Ohio. In a couple of days, they'll add more states onto here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, who is another company that is like Kroger?
There's a subsidiary of Kroger. They named it in another article. I didn't see anything about it. I saw
I
the name.
forget.
It starts with a T, something with a T. But
It's
listen,
not Winn Dixie or
no, it's something with the T.
because we
Uh,
don't have Kroger's.
Harris Teeter.
Yeah, I think it's a Teeter. I think it
Is
was
it
a
Harris
Teeter.
Teeter?
I did just
We
say
don't
the
have Harris
Teeter.
Teeter or Kroger.
All the recalled products were sold in clear plastic grab-and-go containers of various sizes and with the appearances of cut produce. The recalled products included the pre-sliced vegetables, butternut squash cubes. I talked about that, chopped cilantro, and diced jalapenos, diced peppers, tri-blend. I used to buy the tri-blend from Publix all the time. And diced white onions, fajita mixed hot, and grilling vegetables.
Cut and prepackaged foods are a no, because they have so many opportunities to introduce bacteria in the mix.
Right.
When you buy whole food, you can wash the outside of it, and the
Right.
inside hasn't been
Oh,
possibly
Trader
hasn't been
Joe.
contaminated. But when you buy cut food like that, too much surface area.
Yeah. Listen to this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop I was reading about them today. Stop and Shop closes all store delis after Boar's Head recalls meats following deadly diphtheria outbreak. And they got a whole list of other things. I'm not going to bore you guys to read that. But these dips, watch it. If you buy the guacamole dip made up already,
Make your own.
just
It's
take it
so
back.
easy to make your own.
Yeah.
How you make it?
Guacamole,
Yeah.
Avocado,
avocado,
tomatoes, diced tomatoes and onions,
tomatoes, onions,
lime juice.
peppers, and lime juice. That's it.
And you say it's Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's
Salt and
is
pepper to taste.
Trader Joe's is Kroger's.
Trader Joe's is Kroger's.
So
No,
it's just
I don't
like
know if you answered
put the
the question.
cilantro in there. I mean, pico
Yeah,
de
Trader
gallo.
cilantro.
Joe's is- no,
Pico
Trader
de
Joe's
gallo.
is not Kroger's.
Say what now?
You saying Trader Joe's is Kroger's?
No, it's
She's,
not.
I think she's asking.
No.
What you say, Mona, about pico?
Pico de gallo. Might well just say pico de gallo and put in avocado.
Right, exactly. Or you can use salsa, or you can use what's the other one called? Picante and
That's
avocado.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What?
You can either
Picante.
use salsa or picante sauce
Oh, I love picante sauce.
and add avocado.
My
And you
youngest
got
worked
guacamole.
here at one time. We have that store in New York City.
What was that?
Oh, I got gas so bad. Lord Jesus.
Well, we don't. Thank God we don't have supervision.
No, I'm belching a lot. I'm
Oh,
belching
you
a
got
lot. I'm
indigestion.
belching all day.
You got indigestion.
Yeah, what is it? What I need to do for it? Anybody?
You have anything like a Malanta or Tums
She got to be careful with that
or
with her
some
heart.
soda, baking soda with water? Just put it in some
Not
water.
with your heart.
With her
I
heart, she
got
has to be
something
careful
for
with
acid
that.
reflux.
If you have something for acid reflux, you need to
You
take
can
it.
take that.
If she has
It look
acid
like that
reflux,
Malanta or whatever.
yeah, if you
That-
got Malanta, go on ahead and drink a little bit of that. Ask me how I know.
It's okay. How you know?
How I know.
Ask
I drink a little
me.
Malanta every night.
Ask me
Oh,
why I don't know.
Lord.
Yeah, just a little bit every night.
I
It works.
used to have Tums.
I got a new thing of Tom's I just bought.
I
I
used to
chew
eat
a half
Tums
of
like
a Tom
candy,
after I eat.
Ginger.
but
And
not
Them flavor
anymore.
ones.
You know, I used
Not
That's why I
anymore.
drink that
to
the tea with the
spoonful
ginger
of
in it.
mustard. I got some fresh mustard too.
Oh yeah, mustard is good.
How do you like being related to everyone in the world? Sorry
That
for
sound like a
talking
Serena
like
question.
BT is right,
Mm-hmm.
Serena. And
Mona, you didn't ask me what I was eating.
Huh?
You didn't ask me what I was eating.
I didn't realize you was eating. I'm over here crocheting. So since you asked me, what you eating? What you eating?
My favorite snack,
Bacon.
bacon.
You can get the same
You
problem.
sound like my grandkids. That's all they want is bacon.
Bacon. Bacon, bacon,
As
bacon,
long
bacon,
as you
bacon.
got some bacon, they good.
I love bacon.
Goes both ways.
And it better not
But
be no turkey bacon.
Nope.
Mm.
oh, I might have to buy me some more ginger ale.
You got that ginger lemon ginger tea.
Yeah, but do that make you
No,
give
I
you the
don't.
same effect?
You don't have no more?
Nope.
Wow. You ain't got no fresh ginger?
Yup.
You ain't got no lemons?
Nope.
You ain't got no honey?
Yup.
Okay, you can make some ginger tea.
Okay.
I
Do that. I could do that.
Glamour Planner say basil or lemongrass tea.
used to
Man,
have
I
to
got
drink
some of that
ginger
sitting up
tea
there.
all the time when I was growing up.
I
My
got
aunties
basil
always
and
giving me
no, I
ginger
don't.
tea. I used to hate ginger tea
I can
because
go
I had to
outside and
drink it
grab
so
some though.
often. But I love it now.
A swig of pickle juice. You know what? I just took some garlic pickle juice out. Basil lemongrass tea. I got bacon for $4.99. Else brought what?
Wow.
Ginger tea is good. Ginger tea
I get
definitely.
look, I get my bacon from Aldi's for $3.89.
I get my bacon from Aldi's, but I get the thick slice.
My grandkids don't like the thick slice.
I love the thick slice. Ugh.
But I don't eat bacon at all.
Well, I like maple bacon.
Aldi's
do
has
too.
maple bacon,
Yeah, they do.
thick sliced.
Mm.
Angie
You
says
trying to
peppermint
make me
tea is
go to
good for gas. I
Aldi's.
do believe that will
Trying
work
not
for
to
you.
go there.
You have some peppermint tea? Angie
Do I
says
have
it's good.
peppermint
Yeah, it's good for
tea?
gas.
Peppermint tea will give me gas. I do not know why, but it
Really?
will. Yes. People say it's good for gas. Peppermint tea will give me gas. Well, indigestion. Ugh. And I love peppermint. But yeah. Now I can chew a peppermint leaf and
They
get
say
some relief,
ginger ale do that too.
but I can't drink peppermint tea and get relief from it. So I don't know whether it's the water or the what,
Well,
or the
that
hot
ginger
water
ale
or
will give you
what.
gas real bad. Yeah,
Ginger ale give you gas?
yes.
Not me.
It doesn't give me gas, but it doesn't help. It doesn't help me
It
with
helps me,
indigestion.
boy. Look, I'll be belching, getting it all up out of there.
It make you
But
belch,
ginger
but it
ale,
make you do more
most
than
ginger
belch.
ale don't have no real ginger in it.
Oh, that
Get that red rock.
burners do.
They don't have much in it.
Get that red rock does.
They said the best ginger ale is that cheap, what's that cheap brand at Winn-Dixie?
Checks.
Check. They said that's the doctor said that's the best ginger ale.
It's not.
Bet they would.
It might be, but I don't think so. No, I
Yeah,
love
they said
ginger
that.
ale.
I'm gonna just go on and get the ginger and put it in a pot of water and do it that way.
Yeah.
I'm
You
getting
have some
real
honey?
ginger. Yeah, I'll keep honey.
Okay.
I'm stuck on honey.
She
Matter
on
of
the
fact, I
list. She
still
on the
got
good
that big old
list. Some of
bottle
us ain't on the good
of
list.
honey and mango.
Oh, she's
Mango
on that
tea.
good list.
She
I
on
got
the
that
good
citrine.
list. She got
She need to
honey.
hook her sister up with the good list.
I made some mango and guava tea last night. It was good.
Yeah, I got that citrine and mango. It don't have ginger in it. It's got
Oh,
honey in it. So all I gotta do is just boil me up some ginger water and pour that into the tea.
yep.
And I can do it that way. And I'm getting all my stuff, get my vitamin C and all that all at one time.
Has anybody heard of Beloved ice cream? The brand Beloved ice cream.
No,
Well, if you have, stay away
it's
from it.
a recall.
660 of that is on recall. Same thing. Beloved
I
ice
don't know
cream.
what I don't know what brand it is. I just ate the whole just about carton. So
Hush your mouth.
What?
She said she'd ate a whole carton
I'm
of
telling
ice
you,
cream.
ice cream recall would get. It will never do me any good to know because if I bought it, it's gone.
exactly.
Okay.
And I love the black cherry.
Oh yes, I love black. You know what I did? No, I can't tell you what I did because that was all out of character, and I don't need to be over there
Well, I
Go
was
ahead,
just
tell
letting
us
you know
anyway.
about the
watching
Beloved. We got the
TikTok.
Friendlies. We got
I
the
took some of
Everleys.
that. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? I took some Kool-Aid and
Hey,
put it
Daniel.
in my
Daniel.
watermelon.
You
And
took
let
some
it
what?
sit. Kool-Aid.
You put it in the watermelon or you made watermelon juice?
All the above.
I'm not.
Was it good?
Explain it to me. How you do this?
Get you watermelon, cut it up, sprinkle some Kool-Aid on it. I let mine sit for a little while and get all that juice up in there. It got all juicy and stuff. Look, I was able to eat the watermelon and drink the juice.
Well,
But
hey,
it's not good for you though. I used to drink Jamaican ginger beer. Ooh,
That part.
I like the carrot juice and ginger so good. Yeah. You know what?
Ooh, that's good too.
That's what I need to go get. I didn't get none, and I need some carrots for real. My sugar baby was just turning red inside. I'm sad. Oh, you that's what get on my doggone nerves is we not for sure when to harvest our melons, and then when we do, we get a little extra and go out there and harvest it, and it's not even ready.
But my sugar baby, I thought it wasn't ready, but it was. It was red on the inside. And it was delicious. You know. It was
Go ahead.
Darcy
I
White
get
says,
the sugar
Angie says
babies.
that beer is so good. What beer is she talking about? Oh, the Jamaican beer. Yeah.
Jamaican beer.
Hello,
Jamaican
Hi,
ginger.
Kiwi.
Kiwi's Crochet Corner.
Hey,
Hey,
Kiwi.
Kiwi, how you doing?
How you doing?
How's the bird?
How's Kiwi? Kiwi?
Yo, man. Is Kiwi doing better today? Bugs killed it. Aw.
What?
Yeah, man. The bugs killed his watermelon.
What?
Oh,
What are you talking about? What kind of? Which one? The beetle? The
Sugar
what you call
baby.
it?
He was
Huh?
talking about the sugar baby.
which bugs?
Well,
Yeah.
what bug killed it?
My
The squash bug.
vine borer in it.
Yeah, that
Wow.
one.
Yeah, that's what was in my candy roaster.
Uh-oh.
But I got 3 squash off of it, and there's still one out there. So I'm hoping that one will.
Okay, he's in
sure
bed
enough
right
to
now.
harvest.
Oh, okay. So you got a chance to get away from it.
My watermelon's got male flowers on it. Doesn't have any females yet.
Okay. So you
I need
need
to go
some
check on my crimson sweet.
of
I mean,
that stuff Miss
crimson.
Peachnut told me
what
to
is it?
put out there.
Huh?
I was telling Felicia she needs some of that stuff you told me to put out on my stuff. And
I
if
got
I
some.
tell you them peppers is all over the place.
I
What
got
stuff
some.
is that?
That bloom,
Bloom, more
bloom.
bloom,
More
better
bloom,
bloom.
more bloom, or did you buy
I
the
don't know where
Dr.
my
Earth?
more bloom is. I have a
Yeah.
whole bottle somewhere.
Well, while you
My
wait to find it, you need to go on and buy you another one and put
mine
it
is
on
not
there.
the same as Miss Peach Nut has, but it is a high. It's a bloom
High
thing, and
phosphorus and potassium.
it's for hydroponics. It's the one that Mike uses.
Okay.
But I use it indoors and out.
Miss Peachnut, you see the question from Kiwi?
I
Yes,
would like to
you
grow a
can always
cherry
give it a
tree.
try. I would just say go on ahead and give it a try. Stick it in some soil, keep it watered, and see if what comes up.
Throwing on.
Now, I don't know if it needs to be cold stratified
Ah!
or not.
Yeah, I don't know if they need to be cold stratified either. But and also growing a tree from seed is gonna take a while.
And you don't
Like,
know if you got it from
and
the
you
store.
don't
You
know
don't know
what's gonna
anything
get.
about what if the tree
With
was
the
grafted,
seeds
if it was
from
true to
store
form,
bought
if it was a
cherries. Right.
standard
Yeah.
tree. So if
Yeah,
it was grafted, there's no telling what you may get.
you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and if it was
Um,
standard, you probably come close to true to form, but you don't know once again where those cherries came from.
Mm-hmm.
I have some seeds in here now. I have dry.
yeah, I
What
got
is the
some.
best way to grow an avocado seed?
Oh, okay.
The best way,
Yeah.
whichever one works for you.
I don't know if it's gonna work. It's been sitting for I don't know how long.
I don't know.
I have it in a paper towel, wet paper towel was sitting.
Is it rooted? Did the root pop out yet? Usually,
That's why
if
I
you
was
put it in a
wondering.
wet paper towel, the root will come out of it, and once that comes out, you can put it in soil.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
huge.
Yeah.
There you
Whoa,
go.
whoa.
That's better. I like that.
Stop
Yeah.
folding up. What you trying to be a cowgirl?
Yes.
Let that thing back
But
down.
I'm gonna put the wire on there, so you know.
Okay, when you put your wire in there, Duval, do you run the wire? Do you just attach the wire and crochet it in, or
Yeah.
do you
What?
I weaved it in.
you
And then
weave
I
the wire
crocheted in.
in, and then you crochet over the wire? Oh,
Peaches,
Yeah.
and they were mushy inside. Oh, that's awful. That means
what?
it was overripe. It been sitting there too long.
Yeah.
The ones I had was crunchy.
Oh man, that's sad.
I like that one. Thank you, GT. My mom started her avocado by putting them in a shot glass with water in the window. I got oats, corn, plant short, lost.
Was that?
So maybe.
Oh, Mike was saying he's got oats and corn, but lots of corn, but the plants are short.
GT
Yeah.
Junior,
My
don't
corn
put up
did
with
that
me.
too.
I want
Yeah,
one, at
strawberry
least one
guava seeds
strawberry
coming in
guava
the mail.
seed. You have coming in the mail. I want one of them. And
Uh-oh.
just let me know how much it's gonna cost. Got
What
me?
is it?
I ain't telling nobody what he said. No, I'm just teasing. You already have a strawberry.
Strawberry guava.
He's got strawberry guavas coming
I
in the
still have
mail.
2
Where is
Seymours
he finding this
growing
at?
still. Have you harvested any yet, Mike? Do you have yours fruited yet? I've got 2. What are those? 2 squashes out there. 2 Seymour squashes. They got some good size on them. They're not ready to harvest, but they got some good size on them. I'm hoping that I can get it before the bugs get it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you go out there today and then tomorrow, too late.
Yep. Yeah. They've had several squashes on there, but they aborted. I think they just didn't get fertilized.
Right.
Um, but that's the one thing about Seymour. The candy roasted squash, I staked it and I had it growing up, and it it was trellised on the wires and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Seymour is growing along the ground,
Oh wow.
and
Yeah, it'll do that.
every place that is touching the ground, it sits down
It's-
root.
Yeah, I was gonna say roots is coming out.
Right. The nice part about that is if you get vine borer, you can cut it
Cut it and
and it
move
keeps on growing.
Yup.
Oh
Um,
wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, GT. I
See,
appreciate that
mine is in a 10-gallon container.
Mine is in a bed, and so it's got some room, and I'm just keeping it in the bed on the ground, and it's going around and down and up, and there's 4 of them in that bed, I think. I don't know. However many seeds Mona told me to plant, I planted twice that many.
Oh wow.
Because one can die, right? And I wanted to get some fruit, so now I have a bunch of. It's trying to take over the bed. The only other thing in that bed that
Okay.
you can tell what it is the
I feel like
Lady
Texas
Crimson
heat
seeds.
won't
They
be
are
good
crazy this year.
avocados, though.
I've got
Yes,
way
I
more
water.
than anybody ought to have for
Good
not
for
having
water,
planted a
too.
single one.
Well,
in the
right
last
now, all the
2
rain we
years.
getting.
I didn't plant none this year. I didn't plant any last year.
Felicia,
And
are you cold?
year before last, I planted some, and these are all coming up from those.
Well, I didn't do.
Yes, I'm cold. Y'all know I get cold.
God's desire says
I
she's going to
didn't
try to
get
trellis
no
her
squash,
Seymour. So you're
no
going to trellis it.
cucumbers, none of that this year.
Are you going to build a trellis, God's desire?
I got kombucha squash that's near basketball that's in my corn bed.
Oh wow. Who is that?
Thunderdome bed's doing best. Okay.
That's
No,
Mike's
I don't
chaotic.
use face masks, Serena.
I don't use face mask, and I eat my food mostly. I mean, I have used some
Oh, you have a trellis.
products
You have a little
to
trellis.
make
Okay.
moisturizers before, but for the most part, I just rather eat it and let it do its thing from the inside. The
So she already
squash
has hers on the trellis.
I don't do face masks. I don't need to.
was opposite of last summer. Everything was opposite of last summer. Sounds like Mike. But last summer, you guys were hot. Hot. Y'all went from below freezing to over 90.
Mm.
It was crazy hot up there.
I did buy avocado oil to make some oils and some salves.
I have avocado oil that I
Yeah.
use for both cooking and for moisturizing. I love avocado oil on my skin. It feels really nice and it soaks in really well.
Right.
I generally will use avocado oil and then castor oil.
Right.
Castor oil tends to push whatever's under it in. So if you want a good moisturizing, put your moisturizer on them, seal it in with castor oil, and you're good to go.
Oh, okay. I know I've been using the castor oil and my legs feel a lot better in my feet.
Yeah, it definitely makes your legs and feet feel better. I use castor oil on my feet every day.
Yeah,
Every
I
day.
started.
But I'm real particular about my feet.
Yeah. Serena, she said no.
I cannot see. What did she say?
She was asking Mona, do she use a face mask?
No.
I
Yes, Mom.
said no a long
said
time
no.
ago.
You got your mouth, your head down. Can't see your face.
No, I don't put no mask on my face. I
That
put
part.
water.
She put water on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't put a lot of stuff on my face. I don't know what that stuff is.
I learned back when I was young, putting all that Nexzema and stuff. Man, putting that Nexzema on there was making me have bumps.
Yep. It sure
It's got
will.
some kind of some harsh ingredients in it.
Yeah.
But some
Well,
people
I
can
was
use
a
it. My
youngster.
mom
I ain't know
used it.
nothing about the harsh ingredients. I just know it was making me have bumps.
My mom used Noxzema her whole life, and I couldn't use it.
My mom did too.
I could not use it. I tried when I was younger because she used it. We all used it, but I couldn't use it. My sister used olive oil on her face my whole life. I can't use olive oil.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Hmm.
All
It's
right,
interesting,
let's
but
get this
different
thing
people, different
started.
skin.
That's it. Everybody's skin is not alike.
That is so true.
So
All
I'm
right,
gonna
Kiwi.
put that backwards.
Good
Don't do it.
night.
Don't do it.
You gonna do the backwards what?
The
Oh yeah,
backwards single crochet.
Noxzema burned my face. Yeah.
That and Skin So Soft.
Oh,
I
skin
can't
so
do
soft.
that. I can't
I
use
can't
that
use
either.
it at all.
Yeah.
People
And I
always
used
say
to sell
Oh,
it.
you didn't hear me? I'm sorry.
skin. People always say that skin so
Eczema
soft,
burned my
works
face.
for mosquitoes, and I'm like, it would work, might
Right,
work, but
that
I
part.
can't use it.
It burns my skin.
I don't know what it is about skin so soft. I don't know what the carrier oil is in it, but whatever it is, it does not agree with me at
Me
all.
either. Me,
Don't
nope,
bother
I
me.
cannot use it.
Did Kiwi say she was leaving? Good night, Kiwi. So I was gonna ask y'all some questions.
Mhm.
Um, let me think. Fall gardening questions.
Mhm.
So generally, with fall gardening, I always get started late and and end up um, with stuff that's too young to withstand the frost when the frost comes. But if I do it earlier, it's so hot
It's gonna
that
burn it
the
up.
heat burns it. So, um, when do y'all start? Um, how do y'all start your fall gardening? And do you drop your seeds inside and so they can get some size on them before you put them out, or do you direct sow or what?
I direct sow everything until I enter the winter indoor gardening. Don't nothing come inside.
Yeah.
I don't bring nothing inside till then. And then I don't know. My stuff just usually keep growing from season to season, like my greens and I don't know. I haven't done good on my broccoli, my
Good night,
cauliflower,
Garcia.
you
Good
know.
Good
night,
night, Darcia.
Garcia.
Nice
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm not my fall don't do good. My summer or fall.
I'm a late starter for every season. I start late for every
I try
season.
to be early,
I
but
don't
it
even
don't work.
try. I don't even try because I don't do starts inside. I now I do starts. I mean I drop seeds in the garage, but I don't do them in the house.
Right.
So yeah, that part.
I do my carrots and beets outside because they do fine unless I'm having a problem. If it looks like I'm having a problem, I start them on indoors in seed trays. And I keep my heat mats set up right here. I have two here. And a lot of times I just go on ahead and do a 72 seed tray where I do collards. This is a variety of things. My Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, whatever, something along that line that I'm growing. I'm going to start probably, I was going to start this week, but I may start next week growing everything from seed. And I try to do at least 50 collar plants, so I need to get that started. But the problem I do run into is that my summer things last so long, and I need
That
my
part.
berries. And so I ended up last year putting up some very good pepper plants because I was tired of them and giving them away. I pulled them up; they were like trees, but I needed my bag.
Yeah.
So this year I've made a provision where I won't have that problem. I have some bags that are available to get me started. So it would take me to have 10 grow bags, and I will put 5 collard green plants in each one. So I'll start, like I said, next week, starting from seed. And I noticed when I went to Home Depot and well, really was Lowe's, it was just that one rack. Everything was gone. So they're getting ready to bring out the fall crop anyway.
Yeah.
So you can still do tomatoes. Certain things you can still do, but the ones that it's going to take up to 3 months, you're going to be borderline. And depending on where you live, as to how much of a growing season you still have for the summer. The fall is here.
Yeah.
But I get started with things that's important to me, like collards, mustard, kale, turnip. Those are our staples. So I make sure I get started with those now.
Now, see, I still have plenty collards. So,
Yeah.
and I
I've got
already had started.
I've got all of those already
See,
growing.
I think I'm gonna try to start turnips. I'm not. I want to try cabbage again. Serena, yes, I see the chat.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna start maybe some cabbage and turnips. I usually
I've
do real good on the turnips.
I've got mustard. I've got mustard,
Yeah,
kale.
I do good on mustards.
I've got mustard, kale, and turnips already growing. But I just dropped seeds for pak choy and cabbage, 2 or 3 different kinds of cabbage and pak choy and a different kind of mustard, another kind of mustard. I was trying to remember what it was. But yeah. Hey Zach. Thanks for
Hey,
coming
Zach.
Hey,
in.
Jack, how you doing?
Okay.
But
GT,
that's
My my
that's the
containers where
other
I do my containers where I do my fall planting, where I
yeah.
was gonna do my fall planting, is by Mr. King Kong. So
Okay.
I'm not going back there.
She said no, we're not gonna do that.
GT, I see your
The
question
other
on
thing
my
is
side, and I do have about almost a whole acre of land over there where we grow things
ooh,
at. And
that's
then I take
nice.
a portion of it off, section off a portion of it where I have my grow bags and grow. So I grow in the grow bags and in ground. And the other portion, which is about maybe close to 2/3 of an acre, is where
Oh
we grow
wow.
it. So
That's
the house sits on about very close to an acre, and then adjacent to it, joined onto that is another acre of land, and then there's the creek where the
is there
beavers.
any land available for sale where you are?
I've seen a couple of places up here, up the street, as a matter of fact, on the same street. Hmm.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
That's interesting. Are you in a HOA?
there's a very partially active HOA. It's not enforcing. They don't enforce anything. They just ask you nicely to come to the meetings, and they just inform you of things that's going on. They're not patrolling at all.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, that's interesting. I may talk
Hmm.
to you about that a little bit more. I'm not really looking, but I'm kind of looking.
Mm.
I'm in an HOA and I really would like to get out of the HOA, but my house is paid for.
Yeah. They don't force you to join. It's none of that. This is an old established neighborhood, so it's none
Yeah.
of that crazy stuff that people make you do nowadays. So it's pretty relaxed. But the neighbors,
So
like if we have a problem, the neighbors come together and find solutions to the problem and talk to the officials and what have you, and we get the problem. So we had a big problem with the creek flooding, and so we got that resolved hopefully. But we had to come together as a neighbor with or without the HOA.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have to go to a meeting tomorrow with our neighborhood association for the new little creek, whatever area. They're making like a little run track, canoeing
Oh, okay.
thing. Yeah, but it causing problems with all the critters and stuff that is trying to find new homes.
Yeah.
Right. People forget about that whenever you're building and clearing and everything, you're displacing wildlife. And
And
so
now
it's
they
gonna
done
go
just left
it's gonna
it.
go somewhere.
Right, right,
It's
Yeah.
gonna go
right.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So in my garden, you guys have seen it, but I've got a couple raised beds and then I've got a bunch of containers scattered all around. And all of my trees are in ground. Well, all of my trees except my citrus is in ground. None of my
Mm.
citrus is in ground because it gets cold. So I have to bring them in. So out there in containers so I can bring them in the garage. But another problem I have with fall gardening is that, like you were saying, the summer stuff is not done. The summer stuff is still producing, and it's like, do you want to, pull up plants before while they're still producing, while they're still giving you food to make room for something else? And so what ends up happening is like, I end up waiting or starting stuff in containers, and I don't like growing in containers and raised beds if I don't have to. I'm like,
Right.
my soil is not bad. It's not that I don't have bad soil here. I can grow in ground. And why am I spending so much money on soil? So that's my next question is, who's growing in ground? Who's growing in ground?
I got some okra in ground.
Who's not buying soil?
But listen, Felicia, you can always transplant. You can get things started in the containers until you're ready to get rid of your summer stuff. Then
That's
you just
when
go
that's
ahead
what
and
I do.
transplant. Yeah.
That's what I do.
And so
And I do some of the stuff I will transplant them from the beds into a container and vice
mhm,
versa. Like if I have a pepper plant that's growing and gangbusters and it's getting ready to frost, I will dig that thing up and put it in a container and pull it in the garage and keep it going. I've kept a pepper going all winter long and put it back in the ground the next year.
yeah,
Now see
yeah, you
my
can always do
pepper,
that.
I leave mine, they've been out for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
They're in
You're
only
in nine.
containers.
You're in
But
nine.
you're in a 9.
Huh?
You're in a 9. It don't get
Yeah,
6.
but I just cover them and leave them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't,
You can
yeah.
do that
Yeah.
because
And
your
I could
weather's
I could
conducive
do
for
that.
them.
I've got the enough stuff that I could rig it,
Right.
Mhm.
Zach
But what I do
says,
is this. That's where succession growing come in. You only I may do 2 or 3 or 4 30-gallon bags and put about 4, well not 4 but 5 or 6 collagen
right.
plants in there. And then as things become available, then I put more and more. You just have to plan it in succession.
Yeah.
And then
Mike
you have
is
some
saying
waiting.
that he's only pulling the squash because it's dead. If they had one thing growing, I would keep it. And then Zach says, I have a question. I cooked okra once and it tasted slimy. What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. When you cook okra, sometimes they're slimy. If
Boy,
you
You
don't
now
flush
want
the slime out.
if you don't want the slime, eat it raw.
y'all fry it,
What is the name of that okra
it
that
and fry
somebody
it.
talked about that doesn't have the slime? I meant to have written it down and I didn't. But there's an okra that does not have the slime that you can
Um,
get. So,
you could roast it, or or fry it. Mike said, I don't know which one it is. I haven't heard of the one that's the slimeless, the slimeless okra. But it also depends on how you cook it too. Because if you cook like I don't mind the slime and okra, it's just part of it. But if you like cook a pot of greens and I like to lay okra on top at the end and let them steam up, they're gonna be slimy. If you slice them and partially freeze them and bread them and deep fry them, they're not gonna have as much slime. You know, it just depends. If you make my mom used to make okra fritters. Okra fritters are not slimy to me.
Right.
So it just
I think
depends on how
if you bread them and fry them, you don't have all that slimy.
it's just not that slime. But the okra plant, where's Robin when you need her? Is what herbalists call a mucilage. It produces that slime, which is a mucilage like thing, whatever. The plant produces that, and it has benefits. Y'all need to look it up. I can't tell you because I'm not an herbalist. Actually, I am an herbalist, but I'm an amateur herbalist. As Desire says, it's the Burmese okra.
Oh, the Burmese.
Is that the one?
That's what she said.
Is that the
Zach,
the
if you
bread?
apologize one more time on my channel, I'm gonna come to Canada and smack you upside your head. Okay, I'm not, 'cause I'm not a violent person. You're welcome to ask questions. You're welcome to make comments, Zach. You don't have to apologize. Oysters yucky. Plus, I'm allergic. Yeah, I like it dry cooked on a grill, raw.
How's that?
It gelled in my mouth. Oh yeah. Ooh. Hey, J3GS Farm.
Hey, J3.
I like my okra slimy. I don't mind slimy.
Hello,
honestly.
J3.
That's because I was raised eating them that way.
So Jamaica says she's growing in ground. I watch her.
Yep,
things in ground.
growing in ground.
Hi, J3.
Yep, Mona's coming with me
Where I'm going?
to Canada to beat up on
Go
Zach.
beat up somebody.
I'm not putting my hands on nobody. Ain't nobody suing me.
Let's see. She coming. She just not gonna join in. She gonna have the camera on it, so we can all make money from the video.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have another question for y'all. This one is not about gardening. This one is about life.
Okay.
I heard a quote. What was that quote? Did I write it down? Probably didn't write it down.
Mike says he has he has 2 4x8 in ground beds where I grow my corn and tomatoes. Okay.
Right.
My corn didn't do anything.
My beds are one of my beds is kind of in ground. It's raised, but it's not really raised because it's only like, what is that? 4 inches wide. The sides are only like 4 inches wide. So it's just framed, really.
Right.
The stuff is growing deeper than the sides. So it's really in ground.
I have 3, but I have bamboo that shoots up everywhere. So it's kind of hard for me to. Yeah. I have like bamboo. I done dug it up and re-soiled it, The one bed though, it do really good. That's the one with the garden bed I bought,
Yeah.
the with the aluminum or whatever that is. That one do good. The other two that I actually just dug up and framed in with wood,
Yeah.
I mean, flowers grow great in it.
But not
And
food.
my Jamaica sorrel is growing great, and the peas. The okra, it didn't hardly do anything. I put squash. I put uh, what is it? Not watermelon, pumpkin. I did pumpkin. None of them did anything. So now I started over, and I'm gonna see what happened now. But all my
Mike
other stuff, I've always did containers.
Mike said I don't count it as a raised bed if it's on the ground, if it's on soil. He said to me raised beds are off the ground and not touching soil other than what's in it. Well, then all of mine are not raised beds
Right.
because all of mine are on the ground. And let's see, one of them, I'm trying to think. One of them, I actually cleared the grass before I put the bed in place. So I took all the grass out before I put the bed in place, and I turned the soil underneath it before I added soil on top of it. But it
Right.
has a deep layer. It has a good 6-8 inches of soil and compost that's above the ground level. I consider that one a raised bed because it's that deep. The other two, I did not remove the grass. I just piled cardboard and leaves, and I framed it in, and then I filled it with stuff, and finally put soil on top of that so it's breaking down. Eventually, I mean, I know the roots go down into what was the grass layer and through that other stuff. So it is, they're all of them really are kind of in ground. So yeah. So harvest and eat the bamboo shoots. Yeah, that's right. They eat them in China. They eat bamboo all the time in China. Okay, so my other question was, I heard this quote. I don't remember who said it. I don't even remember where I got it from, but it said, "Happiness is wanting what you have."
What?
Happiness is wanting what you have.
What you have?
Happiness is wanting what you have.
Yeah, I guess so.
What do y'all think about
Well,
that?
So in other words, be happy with what you have. Just be happy with what you have.
What do you think about that? Plant a garden? Good night.
good night, Planter Garden.
Good night.
night.
Lisa.
So what do y'all think about that as a quote? Wanting what you have. And I just think about it because I know that I'm one of those people. I'm not really very materialistic when it comes to stuff.
I'm
I'm really more practical when it comes to, I mean, like a car, for example. I need a car to get me from point A to point B. I'm not going to go out here and buy a new car. Same thing with the phone. I'm not going to go out and buy a new phone. I need a phone that works as a phone. If it works as a camera and, and it plays games and does those things, that's great. But if it works as a phone, then
right.
that's what I need. I'm really more practical when it comes to things. And so I'm not going to get the latest iPhone, whatever number they're on, or, Samsung Galaxy number 99, whatever number they're on. I'm just not that person.
Right.
But I don't know. I just was wondering, what do y'all think about that statement? Happiness is wanting what you have.
I guess it's a individual thing because everybody not happy with what they have.
What they got, right?
Right.
Right.
They want more, or their desires to have more of something. But like you said, I mean, if you're a minimalist and you happy with what you already have, because I'm like you, I don't need a Mercedes or a Gucci bag or to make me happy. I
Right.
have one bag I've been toting for 2 years now, and I'm happy with it. Even though I have Doonies, I have everything it is. I have Coach, I
Right.
have plenty, but that's what I prefer to use.
Right.
So I'm happy with what I have.
So what about ambition then? Or is happiness separate from ambition? GT Junior says being content is challenging.
Well,
Happiness is one thing, ambition is another. You can be ambitious about things. It doesn't mean that you're technically happy about your ambition. A lot of us have ambitions that we don't seek out. We just have them. We don't act upon them. It doesn't necessarily mean that it will give you the kind of happiness that you may be seeking in
I
a
plan a garden TV.
It doesn't mean that. So it just all depends on the place that you're in. Everybody is different. So it depends on where your mind and your heart and your spirit is as to what
Right.
makes you happy. And if you have ambitions, if you're not acting on your ambitions, then you're not happy, hopefully. Because you have these desires to do things, but you just haven't got the motivation to do the thing. So you have motivation, you got to be motivated to carry out your ambitions. Okay, I see you laughing. You with me though. You see where I'm going. So you got ambitions, motivation, and ambition goes in this hand in glove.
I don't know about that.
You have to be motivated to carry out your ambitions.
You're right about
You have to have gas
some
in the car.
motivation.
You want to drive a car, you got to put some gas in it to make it go.
Right. You're right about that.
Mhm.
I think about ambition and I think about motivation and I think about happiness and I'm like, yeah, they all separate. For me, they're all separate things because
Yeah. You can
I
be
have
ambitious
ambition
about a lot of
and
things.
I lack motivation.
Yeah. I'm ambitious about going out gardening all the time, but I don't do it every day. But my ambition is to go out there and do it every day. But I'm not
Yeah.
motivated sometimes to do it. But I still have the
Yeah.
ambition, which is desire. When you talk about ambition, you're talking about desire. My desire is to do it.
But that comes back to the statement: happiness is wanting what you have.
So
So
are you being
if you have
content?
desires for more, then that's not
Well,
happiness.
what well what I want is mostly I get what I want, so I guess I'm happy with it.
Ugh.
There might be some I can't even think of nothing else that I would, you know.
I mean, there are things that I want. There are things that I want, and there are things that I want to do. There are experiences that I want to have. That's for sure. I definitely have, I definitely have, wants and desires, things that I want to do, and places I want to go, and that kind of thing. Things I want to see.
See, I'm a
But
homebody.
I wouldn't say that I'm unhappy because of that.
Right.
So, anyways, I was just wondering what you guys thought of that quote, and like I said, I don't even know who said that, where it came from, or anything. I was just wondering what y'all thought about it.
Yes,
Just don't
Serena,
bring
I
up
know
seeds
about
and being happy with what I got. GT Junior says, just don't bring up seeds and being happy with what I got. Saying it for a friend.
Yeah, God's desire say, rock that hat, mama.
Yeah, because I'm not happy
Have a
with it.
good time.
I'm not happy with it right now.
I think it look cool. Look at you. Look like
It's
somebody
nice.
born at 20.
Huh?
That looks cute. I like it.
Thank
Okay.
you, but it's not coming
You
out the way I
want to
wanted
do
to.
so much. You got to get up out of that chair and get to working. Well, there's certain things I don't want to do. It's certain things I want to happen. I don't necessarily want to do it. I just want them to happen. And that's why I'm not motivated, because I don't want to do it. I just want it to happen. You know, like I want that grass to get cut. I don't want to cut it. That's what I'm saying. I want the weeds to get out the garden. I don't necessarily want to weed it. I'm not necessarily motivated to do those things, but yeah, you're right. I need to get up tomorrow and get that weed eater out and cut them
And when
weeds
you
down.
do,
That's
when you,
2 of us right there, because that's what I said I'm gonna do tomorrow. Get
Yeah.
that weed eater and,
Yep.
and start working in that backyard. And my neighbor came over today and said that her husband will come over here and cut my grass for me.
Okay, we're getting some feedback.
It's probably me popping this box over here. Let me stop.
From
I'm trying to. I'll be happy for y'all to come help me put my seeds in order. Okay.
You want me to come over there, Miss Peach, and help you out?
I sure do. Come on, and we can go in the garden and do some work too. You'll fly right back to Texas.
Can y'all hear us okay? Wait a minute. Somebody say I'm hearing it too. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
bad, but I'm hearing it a little bit of something. I don't think it's you, Miss Peach. Now hold on a
You
second.
think it's me?
I don't think so.
Was it me typing?
No, it is Miss Peach Nut. Hold on. Nope, it's not. Hold on. I don't know who it is. Okay, Mona just muted herself. It's not Mona. I still hear it. Unmute yourself. Mona, unmute yourself.
Oh. It might
Okay.
be me. Sound
It's
like
not
it was
you.
me.
It wasn't you. It's Duval. It's coming from you. Something happened on your side.
Yeah.
Okay, wait
I
a
was
minute.
typing. I might have
It's
been
not-
typing.
It's coming from feedback coming from your side. I don't know. But it's not bad. Anyways. Mona, I could use some help in my backyard too. See that part? And don't get me wrong, I do have help in my
J3
yard. I
jumping
do
in.
have
He
somebody
jumping in on the train.
and works and does work in my yard. It's just that with the rain, you need to do it more often. Like I could cut my yard twice this week instead of once this week because of all the rain.
So Mona got to go and come help me first. J3 can come help me, and then she can go help J3.
That part.
That part right there. She's not saying that. Is she muted?
Mona's is worrying with that hat.
It's
She's
looking
trying
very
to figure
stylish.
out how she gonna get it the way she want it.
It's looking
It
very
takes a
stylish.
minute. It takes a minute.
You just have to keep trying.
Keep working with it.
And the other thing, Mona, too, is you have to work with the yarn you're working with. So that yarn may be too soft.
What number is
Or-
that?
Or you know what I'm saying? Or it might be some yarn is soft and makes a more flowy fabric. Some yarn
It's the
is
wire. I have it too tight.
stiffer. Some yarns you may not have it tight enough, or maybe too tight. You
I
may
don't
need
have
some
mine
different-
tight at all.
You may need a different size hook or whatever.
Yeah.
You may make the exact same hat again with a different yarn and a different hook size, and it
It's
may come
gonna
out
be-
exactly the way you want it.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of cute, you know.
But you need to write
But
down.
I wanted, come out.
Then
And
maybe
I
Did you
put the wire on
stretch
too
the
tight.
wire?
Huh?
Did you
then
stretch the wire all the way out?
I didn't.
Yeah, I have
I
mine
was
stretched.
crocheting along the way. But I know what to do next time. I might even just take the wire out and redo it.
Yep, you can.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cause I see I keep stretching it out.
But it looks good when you stretch it out like that.
Yep.
Yeah, but it don't stay. It keep falling.
Oh, it do?
Keeps falling.
Well, that might be the stitch, not the wire.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably the stitch.
You know you can put more than one piece of wire in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's not the wire that's the issue.
If you say you put one piece of wire in and then do 3 more rows and then put another piece of wire in, then you have it, you know what I'm saying? To put
I can do another row, you saying, and add another wire?
I'm saying you could put a wire in closer in and a wire in further out to give it more structure.
Miss Peachnut, do you see Serena's question?
No. I have plans, course,
Coreopsis.
and it was, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know
what
anything.
coreopsis is.
Coreopsis is a leafy flower. I mean, it's not like a flower, but it's like a house plant, but you can plant them outside.
Oh,
That part. But I don't know anything about growing coreopsis. My mom used to
I don't
have
really do house plants, you guys. I do anything that I can eat.
Yep.
I can't eat it. I don't eat it. Right at this particular point in life, I used to do house plants, but the way the world is going now, the direction it is going in, if I can't eat it, I'm really not paying attention.
Look, I was growing. I was so excited. I thought I had echinacea growing.
Mm-hmm.
It was so pretty. Turned out to be a toothache plant.
Wait a minute though. I like toothache plant.
Yeah, but I wanted echinacea.
That part too. I've got some toothache plant seeds I've not planted yet, and I got echinacea that just won't grow.
Mine either.
I got some.
did
It
not.
germinated, but it's not doing anything. I'm gonna start some more.
Mine didn't either.
And I think echinacea is it a perennial or is it a biennial?
I don't know.
It comes back. I think it doesn't. I think it might be a biennial, like it comes back.
My calendula, I can't get it. I have one purple one. It's doing pretty good, but it's not where I want it to be.
Jesus Christ. Calendula. I just started some more calendula. Just started some more calendula.
So many.
And I'm waiting to see if it's going to germinate. I don't know if it's going to germinate. The last time I tried to start some, it didn't germinate at all. I got none. But I just started some more like 3 days ago. So I'm waiting to see if it pops up. And I'm going to start some more in a couple of days to see if it pops up because I want some calendula. And those are some of the things that I'm really working on herbs, a lot more herbs. For one thing, a lot of the vegetables I don't eat anymore. I have problems eating them anymore. They give me, they're not good for me. So, yeah, I'm just kind of really transitioning what I'm growing
So you
to
hearing
what I
feedback,
need.
Serena?
What'd she say?
Serena talking about she think is F.R. Humphrey when she speaks. I hear loud feedback.
Oh, she hear feedback?
That's what I'm asking. She hears feedback.
Y'all gotta talk when I'm not talking.
Oh. No, I still hear it when you on mute. Shit. What's so funny?
Cause I'm sitting here waiting for y'all to say something. And everybody
I
gets
did say
quiet. I'm
something.
like,
I said something.
yeah, I still
And
hear
the
it.
feedback is still
There's
there.
something going on with Duval's.
I think it's Duval with the feedback.
Yeah, it's something going on with Duval's, and I don't know what it is. Because when I mute
It's happening
her,
with me too. Well, look, I don't mind muting.
when I mute her,
Look.
it goes away. But Mona, yours is it wasn't you, because when I muted Duval, it went away. Unmute yourself, please, Mona. Thank you.
What are y'all doing now?
She over there pretending she muted.
Mona.
No, somebody in a nice way is telling me to be quiet because I got feedback.
When we rather you talk and
No,
hear the
there's
feedback.
no feedback. Okay, see,
Yeah.
there's no feedback when I'm on mute, so I'll go back on mute.
Nope.
We can talk
There was no feedback when Duval was on mute.
Rule the conversation.
I don't
Just keep
hear
on
it
talking.
on my tablet, luckily.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. When Duval speaks, it's clear.
When she's speaking, it's clear, but when she's not speaking, there's feedback. So, yeah.
Why are you on StreamYard? Duval, make sure your YouTube is off while you are on StreamYard.
She's watching YouTube on
her phone.
another device.
That's what no, there's feedback from Georgia Peachnut too. Look.
I ain't gonna worry about it. Can you hear me talk? As long as you can hear me talk, you're good.
We good. Yeah.
We on these devices, and they do what they want to do. We're not gonna do that.
Look.
It
I
seems
run
like
the
it's
device.
getting worse, and it does. It does get worse. There was no problem earlier, and then it started getting worse and worse as time went on.
Okay, how about it's not you, Mona? Okay, it's not me, but guess what? This ain't even my channel, but we count down in 10 minutes.
11 minutes.
Laughing at us, y'all. He laughing. Look at him. All them women. Cracking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
With the feedback.
Yep, because I'm getting sleepy and irritable and all the extra.
Whoa, we need to let you go.
What?
What? Yeah, Carol, what is this here? This is a Jimmy Dart. I was looking for this. I've been out trying to find my seeds, y'all.
I need to organize and find my seeds too, because I take them out when I'm getting ready.
So this is not a hot pepper. This is now when I'm not trying.
When I'm getting ready to drop something, I take them out, but then I don't put them back in the right containers when I bring them back in.
That's what I'm dealing with right now.
Mike said, "We love you, Mona."
I love you too, Mike. I ain't see that. Where is that? I didn't see that.
Whose channel is it?
Yeah. I have this okra growing. This is what I started. And this is the Alabama Red. Anybody tried that one?
I can't see it. Can you tilt it to one side or the other? Yeah.
Alabama Red.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone had that one?
I don't grow them.
Okay. We'll see.
Oh, okay. You saw it before. I could see it. That's all.
Yep. I don't eat okra like that, so I don't grow it. And they take up a lot of space.
Okra?
Mine is not that big.
No, they go straight up. Mine do at least. They just go straight up like a spring.
Yeah, mine go straight up.
Maybe they don't take
in the
up a lot of
ground.
space.
It's like leaning. I think because it's in the shade.
Yeah,
The problem
maybe
I
so.
have with my okra is that when it's time for me to pull it out the ground, it's the hardest thing in the world to pull it out of the ground or a grow bag. They anchor themselves in real hard, real good.
Yeah.
Maybe I
I've got
don't have
lots of
mine deep
okra seeds.
enough.
I don't know why. Well, I should say I had lots of okra.
What did you do with them? You
I
gave them
grow.
away?
I have the burgundy. I have the Louisiana something or the Mardi Gras something, and I have the Clemson, the spineless Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have the Burmese too. I got that when we was at the festival.
Okay.
Mm.
I might have the Burmese too, come and think about it.
Yeah,
Oh, y'all
yeah.
got some
I think
Burmese
we got
over there?
that.
I
Huh?
might.
I
I have
want
to
some
go and look.
Burmese. That's what I
I think
want.
we got Burmese.
That's what I want. I want to try the Burmese.
I still got. I don't know what I got. I forgot I had all these seeds from the festival.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think I
Oh,
cleaned up
yeah.
mine.
You must share.
Mm-mm.
Look, I ordered this.
Ornamental wheat. Okay, you going to grow some wheat?
I don't know, maybe all these recalls.
I'm telling you. Gonna be looking real good to you. It should be looking real good to you.
I know that's right.
Oh, I was gonna send this to. Yeah.
A lot of people thought they were okay with organic stuff. Well, no, you're not. A
No,
lot of
you're
people
not.
thought you're okay with herbs. No, you're not.
Look, J3.
What he say?
J2 just said, y'all can send me all y'all okra seeds. Send them all. He ain't say some. He say send them all.
Send them all to her.
Yeah.
Burmese is at Breaker Creek. I don't know if I got it or not. I thought I had it, but I may
Yeah,
have given
I
it to
saw it
somebody.
at Baker Creek. I looked it up, so I don't have to order from them and get it from someone else. That would be nice.
I think that's what I just planted. It's in the front.
I've never bought from Baker Creek, but I got tons of Baker Creek seeds.
I
Oh,
used to
people
buy
Somebody
send them to
buying them and sending them to you.
I have lots of Baker Creek seeds, but I've never bought from them.
Well, we're getting ready to make an order from Baker Creek. My honey wants to order some things from there, so I'm gonna get the Burmese and a couple of hot peppers that I'm out of, since I am growing and selling.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah.
I could eat some meat tomorrow.
Who is Azure Standard? Is that a
That's a
seed?
place where you
It's a
buy.
company that you
Yeah.
can buy.
Who?
Azure Standard.
Azure.
Oh, Azure. Yeah, where you go and pick the food up and you meet them at a certain place.
Yep. You should check them out. I'm not saying buy anything. I'm just saying check them out.
Well, at this point, yeah, but at this point, they still got to grow and cut the food, and I know what I'm getting when I go in my garden, when I whack it off and bring it in and clean it.
Well, I'm talking about for stuff that you're not growing, like wheat, for example. If you're using
I got
flour,
some wheat already over here. I bought. I just hadn't grown it yet.
like if you're using flour, you can buy wheat berries
Yeah,
from
I got some
Azure,
wheat berries.
and then you can grind your own as you need it, and then you don't have to worry about it actually makes a bet. What was it? Brampton Gardner has a video about the difference between grinding your wheat as you need it and using it versus having flour sitting in a bag sitting up for years that may have been sitting in a warehouse for years that may be contaminated with you don't know what. That part.
That's where we are today. Everything's contaminated that you get from the store. Grow your own.
So,
and you can do like
so
a co-op thing where people get together who live close together and work on wheat growing and processing and what have you.
Yeah.
So, because you really need the space to grow wheat. We have the space, but that will suffice the two of us, But you got to be able to get out there and harvest it and all that good stuff, process it, and then grind it, what have you. So there's something to it, but if you really have the need for it and the desire to do it, then you will get it done.
Yeah. And I would like to try to grow wheat and grind it into flour and use it and see if I still have the same response to that as I have with store-bought flour, because flour gives me some issues.
It's probably because of the way it's been processed. Because a lot of things that I couldn't eat or gave me issues before, now that I'm growing my own, I don't have those same problems, because the stuff that you're getting from the store more than likely is cross-pollinated with something that you're allergic to.
God's Desire says I got wheat and oat seeds from Free Seeds.
I wonder if they're taking orders again yet.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go and check them out because I got a bunch of seeds from them, and I'm planning to get a bunch more from them.
Me too.
Then you say they start up in September, Mom, or in August?
I don't remember when they said they're gonna start back up.
I think it might have been August. I think it was August
Oh, okay.
for the fall.
Because I've got to remember to try. I've never used them before, but I like to see if I get some seeds from them.
J3 want to know, did he meet you at Soul Festival?
Yeah, I bought honey from him, and I was telling him how my grandson ate it up.
Yep.
I bought 2 bottles and I am empty.
Whoa.
Yeah, my grandson ate that full bottle.
I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to say it again, but I've been begging for some honey for almost half a year.
All you got to do is go on Instagram, email him on Instagram, and y'all exchange information. You cash app him what he asking for, and he will send you your honey.
Okay, so
y'all in Georgia. You in Georgia, so you should be able to meet him somewhere to pick it up where you don't have to spend money.
That's what I've been saying, but I'm not on
Instagram.
I'm not on. Listen,
He's not on Instagram.
No, I'm not on.
So he doesn't do business.
That's why you have
on Instagram.
Huh?
I guess he don't do business with people who are not on Instagram.
Well, see, I didn't know. It's my first time hearing that.
Oh.
But I do have YouTube, and somebody can come on YouTube and tell me that on my channel. Tell me stuff that I don't know.
I'm just saying that's how he gets messages is through Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready to make me.
I don't have Twitter and all them folks. I just have this.
Right, and there's a lot of people who don't have that.
And what you call it, text message. That's what I have.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, people. I'm gonna call it a night.
Thank
you. Yeah, that part. Yes, it's freeheirloomseeds.com. Check them out. For seeds. GT Junior says,
show him the money.
Show him the money.
Money talk.
Actually, you probably could cash app him the money and put your address in the cash app message, and you get some honey.
Do you have any now?
I don't know.
So we over here talking for him. He ain't said nothing. Did he leave?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all looked at yagging the yak, but he over his mouth.
He ain't said nothing. He
I
might
know
be gone.
word.
He might be gone.
I will send the money, but I'm not gonna send money if we hadn't talked.
It's freeheirloomseeds.org. I'm sorry, freeheirloomseeds.org. If you type in
it takes patience to be in the garden.
Because he says I always have honey.
City Girl Gardener.
Y'all better say bye.
I'll see you guys on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. Get your recall in.
Same bat time, same bat place.